last time. But I had a time of my life though.
You don't want that in the frame?
Probably not, no.
Alright, well then you're probably gonna have to put that under the table.
Oh, no, then further up then.
Or that, yeah, or you can move it up. But she's going to reach over.
You go there. People's dumbass cause we fucking lost tonight anyway. Assholes.
Why don't you just convert to the good teams, bro?
Do what?
Why don't you just convert to the good teams, like Philly? Both of the Philly
They won
teams
one
went to
championship
the...
in the history of the league.
Relax, bro.
One time.
But
That's
we
a good
did.
team.
Well, we done stuff more recently in our memories. Like that's what I'm saying.
So you're saying you're a fair weather fan. When things are good, you're a fan.
Bro, what I'm
Where were
saying
you in
is...
1996?
Bro, what I'm
When
saying
they were
is...
1 in 100.
I was still a fan.
Rah! When was the last
Then
time
you gotta do
Washington won
the
the...
call.
When was the last time y'all won your championship?
1991.
Exactly, bro. You was barely born. Like what are we talking about? You sound like a Dallas
You were
fan.
barely born in 2017.
Bro,
Yeah.
what are you talking about? I was 27, bro. I was out there partying. I got videos of me out there fucked up. What are you talking about? It's a difference.
Dude, I feel like I ran into everybody else but you during that fucking parade.
Bro, you ain't see Brock on them? I was like...
I was with Devin Brock. We was in the fucking bar taking shots.
I
I was with them too. I was like watching the game every time. The night we
You
won.
must have dipped. Because I ran into both of them. On that little Ed Street by the Irish bar. Because we was in there and then they was giving away free shots. That's how I remember that shit.
Yeah. I was crying different tears. I didn't want to do that. I was like, there's 365 days of this.
Oh no! Oh my god!
That in the parade, bro.
I did go to the parade though.
That joint was
Wow.
Definitely call that work.
It was cool as shit though.
Hell yeah.
Yes,
Well,
it
like,
was.
We was fucked up.
niggas
though.
was fucked up, so you ain't feel sick.
Yeah, I ain't felt nothing.
That is accurate.
Good memories. I don't know what your memories be.
I went to the parade. It was cool.
No, I said your team. What's your memories?
I walked all the way to the zoo to get back to my car. I couldn't call an Uber because everything downtown was, you couldn't get a signal. I walked to the zoo to get my
Why
car.
did you park at the zoo? That's not even close.
Because we took an Uber down there. I parked up there because there was space to park my car.
Oh, and you Ubered
and it wouldn't
down.
get towed because they were towing cars before the damn parade started. Like, so I was like, all right, cool. I'll just park up here. Then we took an Uber down, and then I couldn't get a signal. It was halfway up.
I be doing that sometimes though.
Yup.
Did they suspend this nigga?
Suspend which nigga?
The cop. PG County.
Wait, is that what that's what I was like? It was smashing in the back seat?
Yeah, you ain't see the video?
No, I did not.
Look at this shit.
Who was he smashing?
Some random ass shorty.
Wow.
In the back seat is True
Watch.
Watch.
Yes. And about getting right.
Hold on, it's the.
Y nosotros, mira, pisando estamos.
They're in daylight till it's insane.
Right. You about to see all these people like, oh shit, like they're in front of a lot of people.
Baile. Para acá, mirame, para atrás, allá, mirame.
Was she a hooker or something? Is that what he said?
Ey, no, mira, para
Like, that's insane. It was like noon, bro. It was
Right,
crazy.
that is wild. Right, that's the saying. There's mad people broad daylight.
Quítate más, ¿verdad?
Like,
Eso.
Like everything.
Pero por lo menos
He wasn't even trying to be sneaky. He
Not
wasn't
at all.
trying to be low. Because he's not far from where the camera is. So you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
clearly tell people are in front of you.
And you can clearly probably see him holding the camera, pointing into it. That's wild.
That shit is crazy.
And then the funny part is the PR person was like, we are aware of a video that may involve one of our officers. Like, nigga, you know exactly what video we're talking
Alright.
about.
We got the license plates and everything. We can figure out which officer it is. Like, fuck you talking
We
about?
closed the case a week ago.
That's be the quickest opening shut case in history.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
Alright.
Alright, we have a signal for that now. So, yeah.
So what?
We didn't have a signal for that because there was no internet to it at first.
Oh.
Which would have been fun for the whole family.
Well, that's cool. Alright, y'all.
You got a Twitch, buddy?
I don't.
You should probably follow us on Twitch, Chief.
I don't have a Twitch. I had to create one then.
That was a good time to make one.
No time better than the present.
To watch yourself. Look
Um,
at you. Look at you.
Let me start looking at these train rides. I'm gonna go create a Twitch.
alright.
You want to go okay with you?
Yeah, that's cool. You want to change it?
I'm not going to be a little higher, but I mean, when people sit up straight, boy.
Like in my school.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you're fine.
All right. So topics wise, I don't know if you want to talk about DJ Academic's daughter, but she was
I didn't know he had a daughter.
tossing that man under the fuck. Not DJ Academic's daughter, Lil Boosie's daughter.
How'd you mix those two people?
I was reading. I was reading DJ Academics' page about the Boosie.
Oh, I'm like,
That's why I was
I
like, no. So yeah, Lil Boosie's daughter, she was pretty much dragging him through the fucking mud on.
I guess not. Well, he'll take care of her.
Well, no, she was. Her statement was pretty much saying that she would prefer to come from a parent or parents that were trappers instead of being famous. So the only reason I brought this topic up because we've been having conversations over the past couple weeks. Would you trade in your lifestyle to live the rich and famous lifestyle, but everything that comes with it? So paparazzi, like the 09 and all that other shit. So that was why I brought this joint back
What
up.
was the answer though? Because I don't mind. It's just yes. I don't care.
Well, we can revisit it. Everybody had their own little part as to yes or no and as to why. So we can talk about that. We can talk. Oh wait, is this the one that I was crying? Fuck at. Hold on. I think this is this one.
Have you been handcuffed?
Oh yeah, that shit was funny as fuck. Fucking people still out here testing Lake Lanier like it's not fucking haunted. So another dude died.
Yeah.
Talk about that.
Like the
We can talk about the real life Chucky from Rugrats. I don't know if you remember that.
the episode?
Well, no, I don't know if you remember the episode when Chucky ate the fucking watermelon seed and had a watermelon growing in him. But there's a dude who and he got an X-ray scan. And he has a tree growing inside of him.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll let you talk about that. That's fine.
Diddy just reassigning his publishing rights back to the artist, so we can talk about that.
Oh my god.
And then I know we talked about the LGBTQ shit in Uganda a couple weeks ago. They actually just convicted their first person, so he's now on trial.
Oh, the being transgender?
Yes.
Oh,
Yo,
that's wild.
But it's trial by death though.
No, what is the fucking charge? It's like
It's aggravated homosexuality.
aggravated homosexuality.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Which carries the death penalty.
Yeah.
That's wild.
So that I had the flight from Atlanta to Barcelona was turned around because somebody had diarrhea.
Yeah, I seen
Solid
that.
work. Someone trying to explain how if you cut a sandwich a different way, there's more sandwich. Don't really know how that works. September is Take a Man on a Date month, which I think should be pretty fucking hilarious. And it's on about Afterpay. So there you go. Oh, and the fucker who runs Neiman Marcus, they're nosediving, and I'm loving it here. So
shit.
there you go.
So we got a couple topics to talk about. I mean, depending on how this shit goes.
Whatever you got, buddy.
Yeah.
Whatever comes to your heart.
I don't even know right now.
That's all right.
I'm so
Listen,
sorry.
No, that's perfect.
Sometimes you just get inspiration.
Alright, y'all ready, bro?
Ready when you are, good brother.
Alright, buddy. Alright, Twitch, here we go.
We round.
Alright. You're going.
Yo, what's up, world? We are live. We are back, and we in this motherfucking booth, man. I'm talking the greatest podcast to ever touch your airways, the Fresh Cuts Pod, fresh off the shape up. Each and every Wednesday, it drops 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you missed the Twitch, if you missed the IG Live, you missed out on a funny-ass show, man. But it's your boy Oak, it's your boy Pedro, and we got Dancing DJ in the booth, man.
Hey.
What's cracking, man? How y'all feeling? How y'all living, gentlemen?
You're supposed to hit the Bible.
Right, you supposed to hit the, you know what I mean?
Dancing emoji on that, you know what I mean?
What's up with y'all, gentlemen?
Oh, yo, man, I can't complain. We had the appropriate hymn on live this week, so we weren't trying to get flamed, but,
Dragging your ass last
we're
week.
good. Look, we have, like, by the time y'all hear this, it is zero sleeps left until football season.
Yeah, so you left
For however many weeks that is.
hours.
College football is popping. We'll talk about that from last weekend for sure. Yeah, man, we're getting into like a golden period of sports where it's gonna in about 6 weeks. There's gonna be like everything going.
Yep.
It's gonna be beautiful. So it's
Okay.
good. But the guest, what's going on, man? Tell people who you are. What's going on?
Good. DJ here, man. Y'all, I mean, hopefully y'all know me. If not, what's up? What's popping? How y'all? You know? Living life great. Just was talking to my good brothers about moving, things like that. You know,
Okay.
checking up on them, seeing what's good.
You get out of here?
Yeah, man. Gotta leave.
Okay.
Like
Understand.
Trey Songz. Okay, gotcha.
But I gotta go
but
now.
he wants to leave.
I actually want to leave. It's a little different.
Oh man, nah, brother. We appreciate you stopping by, man. As always, you've definitely been a solid supporter of the show since day one. So we appreciate you coming by and blessing
And now we can send you a link now, wherever you end up living. So wherever you live, just make sure you get a guest room so we can stop, pull up. There you go. So that's the rule. When you leave everybody else, you gotta be, the go-to
Just make sure you
spot.
put Fresh Cuts logo above the door so people know like this is the Fresh Cut space.
There you go.
So there you go.
So y'all come in town.
Yeah, you already know.
We'll pay for some groceries, something, bring a bottle.
We
You know,
got you,
it ain't
bro.
come for free.
Wait, I'm saying we got you, brother. Just give us the space. You know what I mean?
All you need is space and opportunity. I got y'all.
There you go.
Exactly.
Oh man, but as y'all can see, man, Rudy is unfortunately not with us today. Taking care. Well, no, he's taking it. He had to put some more PTO in this week, so he's out here
He's
traveling.
gotta be having a shit by now.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand what deal Rudy made with HR, but they keep signing him on for more PTO. This shit crazy.
Maybe it's a mental health day.
Mental health day.
At some point, you run out of sick days. You gotta
Oh my god.
That's a fact.
Maybe we talked about this shit on the live. Maybe he's mentally preparing for Q4.
Okay.
He's getting prepared for the fourth quarter of 2023.
You're talking about
At least we can hope.
Okay.
But y'all know we like to start these shows off with a thought-provoking question or conversation. I guess this is a little spillover from the live. But gentlemen, we are 3 successful. Maybe not in the top tier of the 1%, which we are all aspiring to be, but we are very successful. We look good, we dress good. We are all single gentlemen, right? But we do know that with the changeover into the new quarter, we are upon or in the midst of cuffing season. So, gentlemen, my question to you all is, are you participating this year? And if you are participating in cuffing season, please share with the world, what stage are you in?
Wait, for somebody or somebody to come to us?
I was about to say, wait.
Because the thing is, we hold tryouts.
Yep.
Right. And there's like applications put in.
Submitted.
We're going through references at this point.
Okay.
I think
So you're going through. You're in the
it's end of
references
August,
stage.
so we have references. We have
Well, I didn't say the actual cuffing season because there's like a whole template for that. Where are you in your cuffing season?
Oh, Miami.
Did you get any solid applicants?
Now,
Let's
you
start there.
know what's funny? You know what's funny about that? I feel like at this point now, you really don't know because you're trying to corral everyone back inside. So everyone's now just coming back inside. You may have met someone out and about. You were outside, they were outside, and you were outside, they were outside. Now we're trying to figure out how outside are you? Are you as outside as you were 3 weeks ago? I met you half a bottle of tequila in. Are you normally like this, or just because it was 80 degrees and we got paid on a Friday? So now, when everyone's coming back inside, we're trying to see if the application's still there, or do you just talk a good game on a Friday? That's all I'm saying. So there you go. So we're at that point.
So you're reviewing the applications.
That's a fact.
Okay. All right. Before you.
We're reviewing. What do you call them? The not the sources. The people.
The references.
References. There you
Okay.
go.
References.
Looking through references, making calls, texts. Hey, you see? You know what I mean?
Oh.
Hey, yo, you see Shorty? You know her? You smart?
You know,
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Wait, you said you did see her? Yeah. We got thrown away.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Touche.
But if he's like, no, I seen her at a party one time, but she was, I didn't see her.
Okay. All
Then,
right. Understandable.
because we with the gang, did you see her?
Listen, Twitch
Twitch
family and Fresh Cuts 5 family, let me set the record straight.
Word.
Just because you participate in cuffing season does not always guarantee you to close at the end of the season. Sometimes you may, late round trade off. Sometimes you may. Listen, there's a lot of shit that goes into cuffing season, so this is more a question to see where we fall in our stages. So, DJ, where you at in your cuffing season?
I'm like Indeed right now. I'm just putting as many applications as I can, bro. Because at this point, bro, I'm playing massive numbers because, bro, it ain't looking like I wanted it to go.
That's the funniest shit ever.
Bro, I'm in my Indeed stage, bro. Just submit. So,
Okay.
Oh wait, so when you update the resume, what did you put as a new thing on the resume? What's the newest part in your resume right now?
You learned a new dance move. You got a new watch. Like what's the new?
Probably the fact that I said moving out of Philly. So like that's
Okay.
just that updated the resume. So now
Man
I'm
of
more
mystery.
global.
Man of mystery.
They
I'm
call him
around.
Mr. Worldwide.
I'm just around. Now I'm just gonna get just around.
He's
So,
like, he's never here.
It's one of
My
those.
man got a traveling location.
Yo.
Always
Nothing
be
wrong
saying
with it.
everywhere and nowhere at the same time. I got you. Okay.
I'm everywhere you ain't ever been there. You know what I mean?
How about you, sir?
I'm very similar to DJ right now. I am hitting the click to apply button on everything. I did update my resume. My resume is on, singlepeoplemeet.com, and I'm just hitting click to apply. Click to apply.
Wait, what's the newest part in your resume?
The newest part on my resume, I just PR'd a new bench. There you go. The muscles is muscling. So that's my newest my newest attribute on my resume. Got a new PR in the gym.
Actually, that games is a thing, bro.
It is.
It
It is. But yeah, no, man. Listen, whether you're participating in cuffing season, if you're not, if you know who is, if you've already leapfrogged and already got yourself into a relationship, as Pedro said, right? Some people have. I've seen. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen a couple new relationships popping up online a couple days, past couple weeks.
I'm like, some was just over 2 days ago though.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
Listen, some of y'all I seen.
Some
of y'all I seen at Sips a couple weeks ago. We ain't gonna say no shit, but you know, but y'all leapfrogged yourselves into a relationship.
I hate to see it. But I mean, but the thing is, I think some of them too. I mean, you may have somebody on a holding pattern, but like, let me just make sure I didn't miss anything.
Right.
Play too much.
You keep your toe pulled out. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just doing my last sweeps real quick.
Test the water.
It's funny, it's funny you say that because like I just had like a situation like that. Like I was talking to a shorty. It's like, yo, I'll check out. You know, when I move, whatever, I'll come back around in 2 months. Now she's in a whole relationship. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. She didn't wait 2 months. Shit. Circle back around wasn't quick enough.
He said you got 2 months. She said you got 30 minutes.
That's basically what she said.
30 minutes.
Homeboy was in the DMs like right now.
Right then and there, and then next thing I know, I see them on a vacation. I'm like, damn, that was quick as fuck.
Yo, but the crazy part is what happens when you spin back if she got time for you. If she makes time, I mean, it's wild out here.
Anything's possible.
Look, I'll tell you right now.
Anything's possible.
I
Alright.
feel like,
Alright, KG.
because I feel like things like that happen, and then like you pop up, and they're like, oh well, don't worry about them 84 posts. I got time for you. I'm like,
Don't worry about
But
that.
that, like, is that
Don't
what
worry
you're
about
talking
84 posts is
Right.
wild, yo.
And don't even show the nigga face.
Yo.
It's one of those drawings like I'm gonna just show the back of his head.
Now
type of
y'all
thing.
know I'm not lying when y'all know some people that are severely in something, but somehow want you to continue to try and pursue them, and they're like, we should hang out. I don't think it'd be conducive for your relationship if you hung out with me. I don't think.
I'm
back
not gonna lie, yo. I literally just had this conversation. We ain't not throwing nobody under nobody, but I literally just had this conversation 2 days ago. Like someone who was, I don't know if they were attempting to put it in an application. I don't know what the fuck they was trying to do, but I be seeing said person on Instagram with their boo thing, boyfriend, whatever the hell you want to call this person. And I'm like, and the question I literally asked this person, I'm like, does your boyfriend know you in my DM? Like, I don't play home record. I mean, you want to come shoot your shot at me? That's cool. That's nice. I
But
appreciate
you
you
live
finding
in
me
an
a job.
apartment, you said, though.
If you live in an apartment, I can't speak on behalf of that. But
He said, I do not wreck homes, but I will fucking apartment.
nah, I don't wreck home. So
Condos ain't safe either, nigga. I ain't
Right.
Listen,
I'm
you have
picking
to
fence in the motherfucker. If you ain't got a driveway, God bless you, good luck.
It was just the fact
I
that
get
this,
offensive.
it was just the fact that this person just I don't know what they were trying to establish, but to me it really seemed like they was trying to shoot their shot, and I had to politely decline and put them. I hate to say put them back in their place, but like remind them like, hey, you got somebody you go home to. I'm trying to get to that point.
That's a good question though. But like, so do you ever play like if you find out you the side nigga, are you gonna be, you know what I'm saying?
It depends on the situation.
That guy that's gonna bring it up.
It's situational. For me, I would say personally it's situational because I've been on both sides of the fence. I've been in situations where I knew I was a side nigga and didn't say shit, and I've been in situations where I knew a second I was like, but your boyfriend ain't really gonna like this shit. So I've been in both.
But you were still a side nigga.
You ain't fucking me.
Oh, I thought you were saying that like you,
No,
like your girl
not-
had a side nigga before,
No.
and you were a side nigga.
No, not in that one. Not in that
I
one.
was like, God damn.
No, it's if correct me if I'm
I
wrong.
was
If I'm
gonna do your
understanding,
hug shit. I
if
was
I'm
like,
understanding your question directly, have you ever been in a side nigga role
Right.
where the shorty had a nigga, and how do you address that
Trust it.
situation?
Yeah. Are you the home record that's gonna like say something to him, or you're like if you see him out like you know
Just
like,
kind of give him a
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You bet.
I've been a
take you
side
down
nigga before.
before.
I thought we all have.
That's
I think
it. I feel like we've all
have.
been a side nigga at some
But
point.
you know, listen, I ain't never addressed another guy about any girl, so like I wouldn't even say nothing to him. But you know, I'm just saying.
I think it was the chick who I was referring to, and why I even said something to this person, because they were really trying to go above and beyond. I'm like, even if I was your side nigga, you ain't giving me side nigga energy. You try to make me main nigga energy, and
See, but some people out there applying for new jobs while trying to keep their current job And they're like, I'm not about to leave this joint unless I know this other. Like,
Yeah,
like, you
that's
can-
a thing, though.
No, like,
that is
like-
a real thing.
Like, imagine you try and get a new job and try and do the whole training process when you start your other job. Like, they're trying to make sure this job is like they want 3 paychecks at the new job before they quit the old job. I'm like, bro, you cannot work 2 full-time jobs.
Mind you
I
got a
don't care who
paycheck
you
pending
are.
with your name on it and
Yeah,
shit like.
bugging. Like, yeah, no. It's definitely situations like that, but at the same time, like, if you're in that role, I'll say again, look, life is like, you can't overstep. Like, just look, you know where you are. You just play in your window. Don't be a hero. Don't show your ass. I'm not confronting. No, yo, they can literally walk in front of me, skipping down the mall hallway, buying engagement rings. I will not greet them.
At all.
That's not for me.
What's that song? Walk on by. Walk on. That's what I'm
Like
doing.
that. That's like why? Like that's for your soul to figure out. I can't.
Right, that's on you, bro. Listen.
I don't get it, man. But you know, whatever you decide to do, if you decide to partake in cuffing season, if you decide to play the single,
I feel like everyone does
whatever.
though.
I know.
What do you mean by like partaking? I feel like if you're not in a relationship, you kind of do.
No, but there's people that even if you're actively seeing other people, you're not actively dating. And I've taught, we actually some of our viewers have said this shit. I already know that I am not husband or wife material, so I'm just out here enjoying my life. We've seen that comment in the comment section, right? So some people truly know and understand that I may not be for another person, and that's okay. But I'm enjoying my best life while I'm here.
I was just having that conversation with someone. I'm the same way. I was like, I'm not a relationship type, but you know, I'm for the good time and you know, not a long time.
Yeah.
So
Some people
I'm cool with it.
come to that understanding.
But you want to have a relationship though, right?
I mean, yeah, eventually.
So I mean, like, so when you say you're not a relationship type person, because I have people who say that, and I'm like, I feel like I'm not a relationship type for people I don't want to be in a relationship with.
Yeah.
That's what they say. Like when you find.
But like, I feel like
relationship.
if it's like the A1 top of the line, everything clicks, and you're.
But that's
thinking,
it. That's
oh no, I'm ready to go.
But that's
I'm
anyone
out.
though.
Done.
That's anyone though.
But no, but like I know people that legitimately are like, I don't even look. The most perfect person can walk up to me, I'd be like, I don't know.
But sometimes it's the right person at the right time.
Right,
It will
yeah.
change your
Yeah.
whole dynamic.
But
of
when
everything.
you say you here for a good time and a long time, like I don't know relationship time, I'm like, what would the person have to do for you to be like, let me not say that to you because I actually like your ass. Like, what would they do?
Like you
What would
said,
they do?
it'll be just they would have to be just the right one. Like bro, like you know when you know. That's what they be saying. Like I don't know. Like you'll know when you know. So having
So
met
let me ask this question. So for the listeners, even some of you ladies that you know get a kick out of dancing DJ, what do they have to do to get DJ off the market? Like what does that look like? Because if you're talking A1 shit, that means she has to be coming different than all the females you run into regularly.
Well, yeah, it's like about like how you talk to me. Like, I would say this: like, our conversations gotta be more than just like talking about going out to the club or like what you
Checking
wearing
shit.
tonight, checking
Yeah.
shit. Like, it gotta be like you gotta like, what they say, like you know, spark my like get my mind stimulated and shit. Like, you gotta actually be able to do that and look good and have your shit together. It's just hard to find all that in one person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes they got a good ass job, but they don't got the time, you know, to kick it with you. So it's
Yeah.
like just different situations and shit. But when it's that perfect storm, like I'm ready for it.
Okay. You heard it here first on Fresh Cut Spot. In the perfect storm, my guy is ready. He's
Mr.
ready.
Worldwide is ready. He got a good job too. He's so good we don't even know what the
Listen,
fuck
I'll
he's
come travel to you. So
Listen, you know it's real when a nigga say he gonna pick up and come to your ass.
I will come to you
On a plane.
And the ticket that he's getting you will have 2 ways to it, not just one. I'm just saying. You won't be stuck there. You know what I mean?
He might get you a little extra legroom too. if you're really working what you're working with.
Delta Comfort Plus is good.
Nah,
And we ain't talking no exit seat like
You don't have to save no lives with your extra leg. You're not sitting in the back from neither.
people be confused. Like, I'm gonna do all this extra room right here. Like,
What?
damn, I can put another bag right here. Like, nah, that extra leg room.
I've been cracking up at the exit seats because they make you like you actually have to pay attention to the security shit because like just in case something happens, you're now expected to help out if you're in that shit. So I'm like, do I really gotta watch this intro video?
You wanna know what's funny? This kind of fucked up. Have you ever been on a flight where you looked at the people who were in the emergency seats? You're like, we're just gonna die.
Yes.
Yes. Like, what are you doing?
Because
Like,
all they can say is this: in the case of emergency, would you help? And the person's like, yeah. I'm like,
it should be, can you help?
I said, there's no
way
fucking
you're gonna
way
be able to do anything.
you are
Right.
saving. Not even your damn. You look like the mask would drop and you'd be confused by that. So I don't trust the fact that there is turmoil, and I'm going to trust you to save us.
I feel like you're just in the way. Like you're I gotta climb over you now. You're an added hazard to me trying to get out this damn plane. Like move your big ass out the way or your old ass out my way.
Yo, I'm saying it's not even like somebody like fat or something like that. Something like this old ass person. I'm like they can't lift their own damn suitcase. How they gonna lift my black ass if I'm passed out? Somebody carry me off the plane.
And it'd be like
You ain't carrying nobody.
Like the little ladies too, like the little old ladies. I'm like, first of all,
They're, like,
man, you don't even need that.
frail.
Yeah, you don't need that extra leg room. Why you sitting there?
First, I had to cross her legs in front of her.
She needs the extra space for her crocheting. I mean, she needs the extra elbow room.
When the blankets are to the floor, the hour 5 of the flight, you got space for that. You know what I mean? Yeah, nah. I've definitely been on flights before. Like you walk to the bathroom, you walk past the aisle, you're just like, yeah, we just gonna die, honestly. Like, here, actually, let me go look at the pamphlet so I can say something. I'm only 2 rows away from it. So let me see if I can figure something out. Because these goofy niggas up here ain't about to do nothing for nobody. So. But it's funny because I've had people too, like, I wasn't even paying attention. Because it's funny because you said, like, you gotta pay attention. I remember this one time, bro, that it was like a red-eye flight. Had the headphones on, hat pulled down.
That shit.
Bro, I was ready to be knocked
Meanwhile,
out.
if they had an emergency, people sitting there confused as fuck.
It was like I was last night.
Well, first of all, the noise canceling headphones, you gotta yell louder than that. I said, huh? Like, oh shit, hold on.
Oh yeah.
I mean, shit's bad if you hear over them shits. Like, shit got bad. Obviously. Like, you gotta pop up real quick. But yeah, nah, it was funny. 'Cause she was like, would you be able to help? I was like, huh? I was like, oh yeah, I got you. Yeah, I had to pull the fucking, huh? Yeah, I got
Whatever
you.
you say.
Just turn the light on real quick. Yeah, I appreciate you. Like,
I can extra blanket while you at
no,
it.
yeah, yo, super, imagine your safety net is super tucked in. AirPod Max is turned to the side. Yours man is done.
Meanwhile, the fucking mask come out the damn ceiling and shit. This person still knocked the fuck out. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
So we got a lot to talk about. We got an action-packed show, man. We a lot of topics going on.
Sure.
But I wanted to start the show off and talking about our neighbors about 2 hours away and what the fuck was going on down in PG County. So those who are not familiar, PG County is let's call it a suburb of the DMV area. So Delaware, Virginia, Maryland. There you go.
It's in the DMV.
I know. We're gonna get we gonna set the premise for everybody who's not familiar with the area.
I said the DMV is South Pennsylvania.
Sure, there you go.
Lancaster County. That's what that is. It's a suburb.
But what happened in PG County? So, those who are listed as police officers, they go under oath. They say you're here to protect and to serve the community. They protect us. They're supposed to watch over our neighborhoods. I don't remember anywhere in that oath or seeing an oath being read where it says we will take said people to the backseat of our car without any restraint or anything that has to do with anything of policing. So there was a gentleman.
He was serving.
He wasn't protecting. He was serving. He was serving, all right.
I don't think we question that one.
But there's a police officer who was suspended after a video where he was seen kissing a woman. Mind you, it is broad daylight. Like, this shit looks like it was recorded at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
4K.
There's no trees around him. He's in the middle of a parking lot. You can clearly see that the people who are videotaping him are right across the street. There's nothing, blocking him or anything like that. But said police officer is seen to interact with a woman who he is seen kissing and leading to the backseat of his vehicle. We are all grown and adults here, so I'm pretty sure we can put 2 and 2 together what happened next. He was clapping and we're not talking his hands. So, what? I don't even know how to attack this storyline. I just feel like cops get away with whatever the fuck they want to get away with. Whether it's brutality, whether it's embezzling money, whatever that shit looks like, I feel like there is a certain level of immunity for cops. Now, granted, this gentleman is on suspension and all that other shit, But I wouldn't be surprised if 3-4 weeks down the line we're having another conversation where he's now back on the job, back on the police force.
It's hard to fire a cop though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't remember what the number was. I remember we looked up years ago, like the George Floyd thing, where how much money it takes to onboard a new police officer, training and this and that, certifications, and I'm like, I mean, look, at the end of the day, I really can't defend this thing. I was trying to think. I mean, the thing was this: whatever it was, look, at least was consensual. I mean, look, we in a wild time now, but I mean, the 1 o'clock.
In the broad daylight.
1 o'clock applause in the back of the squad cars.
All right, but what if he works overnight and he was off duty? Does that still, just because he's in his uniform, does that count?
I feel
is that
like
not grace?
So this goes back to a conversation we were having weeks ago. It's like you have to be aware of your surroundings. So if I am a cop and I have on my uniform, I would not put myself in a jeopardizing situation where now I can potentially end up on camera. I could potentially be, such and such did XYZ. Like, no, I'm not going to put myself in any of those situations. Now, if I want to take said woman into the backseat of my vehicle, first of all, I'm not using a fucking police cruiser. And then secondly, no, absolutely not.
Well, see, you took it too far. As a regular citizen, I was upset because my tax dollars pay for the use of every government-issued vehicle.
Well, I pay for
the second that the car was turned on, the air conditioner was put on, my tax dollars are used. No, I was immediately upset.
Your tax dollars were used about an hour before when you bought the condom from 7-Eleven.
No, you used his own wallet for that.
You sure?
There's no.
So he just walked
There's
out
no
with
government
it?
spending
Right,
for
right.
it.
Sure?
And if that shows up on the credit card statement, that shit wrong.
Well, it's not going to say condoms on it. It's going to say 7-Eleven. Which different 7-Eleven? Donuts.
Well, the itemized receipt.
You bought one thing for $7.99?
Pack of 3 donuts for $7.99.
That doesn't right.
Wait, what?
Oh shit! Not a 3-pack of donuts for $7.99.
And then the next day, 1 donut for $49.99. Like, wait, what 7-Eleven is this? No, but I mean, I think it's just like, to me, it was just super audacious.
Yeah.
Like there was just no
care, give a fuck.
Yeah, like it's one thing, and again, I'm not saying it's okay. It's one thing. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning, like you're kind of like tucked in the alley somewhere. This was like a park. Like it's like a basketball court.
It looked running by the damn. It literally looked like somebody's backyard. Like when you're in the neighborhood, like with row homes, you know how like your backyard is like connected to like a little passing, and you could park in your backyard or whatever it is. That's what that shit looked like.
And they were like making out for like a minute. It wasn't like, oh yeah, like a peck and then kind of like whatever. It was like, oh y'all just didn't get shit at all. Yeah, I don't know. I just think it's weird. I mean, but then again, I mean, yes, the misuse of government, whatever happens to be, I guess, is this. I mean, I don't know what part of that is really illegal. I mean, I guess public indecency.
I was about to say, so like, is it anything illegal if it's consensual? And then, like I said,
but I think that he's gonna face the back.
But I don't even know what happened.
What I was saying, he's gonna face the backlash of using company like property to do personal business type shit. Like that's where they're gonna get him. Now, but is there anything in the law that says that? I don't know.
I mean, but if he said
he might just get suspended.
If he said we went in the back and watched YouTube videos,
you can't prove that.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So I'm like, what is illegal about what just happened? And that's why I don't. I mean, you make it suspended. Somebody had a video. Okay, cool. Everyone can assume what happened. Got it. Cool. But I mean, you'd be like, yeah, like, oh, I kissed her, this, that, and the third, but I was showing her videos of my child's ballet on the weekend. That's not legal. It's really bright, so the tinted windows stopped for the glare on the iPhone screen. I don't know. I don't think that's a felony offense. I don't think.
Listen, if that's what you want to tell the judge, then by all means.
I ain't the judge on the case.
Listen,
I see that video and said, lock his ass. Lock his ass. Like no, I'd have packed that shit up. I don't even need evidence for it.
Yeah.
So P, I guess, is it for you because it's misappropriation of government funds? But like, on the same time, we all done shit on the clock that we probably should not been doing, right? I go to the grocery store all the time, technically. I'm working.
Hold on.
Well, we're still trying to figure out what you do for work, so.
First of all. Second of all, I personally have never done anything wrong on the clock. on a recorded device, like a podcast. I have never in my life misused corporate time.
Never gone to the gym.
Corporate tools.
Oh, okay.
No, the gym is nuts. You do that shit. I've never had a job I could do that at.
Bro, I lunch break.
I used to go DJ be on a call talking about something super sick. Like what?
on a Stairmaster talking about metrics.
No, but you never done like lunch break at the gym, bro. I do that all the time. That's all it is. Just take an hour lunch whenever I can. Just go to the gym.
Love that for you.
Yeah.
Fire. So you move it because you have to, or you?
But no, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think we all done stuff that's technically we should not be doing at work. So you know.
I think the funniest thing you can do at work, while at work or work time, is apply for other jobs.
That shit is funny. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That
shit is
on your
mad
work
funny.
computer.
I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. I mean, look, yes, you can say like other illegal things, sure. There's always like other wild stuff. But I think the worst possible thing to be doing is using their Wi-Fi
Just to apply
to
for another
apply
job.
to get the fuck off their Wi-Fi permanently.
That is disrespectful.
And I can't lie, I have absolutely been in a job applying for other jobs. But like, hold on 1 minute, I'll be right out there. I gotta finish this app real quick.
That's wild.
I'm doing this aptitude test. I only got 6 minutes to answer what color the
I
giraffe
hate
is.
those attitude tests, bro. Like, it's the
Yo,
worst.
that shit's the dumbest thing ever.
Is there a worse thing to do on the clock?
Is that a worse thing to do on
I
the
mean,
clock?
you can still lunchtime, okay.
I think that's the worst thing you can actually do.
I feel like everybody steals time somewhere from a company.
Yeah.
But I feel like if you're talking about the absolute worst thing, it's probably applying to another fucking job.
Yeah. At that job.
Right, at that job. Why are you on the clock?
And
Well, no, the only thing that's funnier too is if you like print out like you print out your resume for the interview.
on their printer.
Yeah.
Yo.
Scanning the documents over the other. Like scanning your driver's license over there, like start like the background check. Like that's insane.
I gotta fax my stuff.
I done fax my stuff on you.
You get to get pictures of your last year's metrics and like scanning it over while you're at the job.
Oh,
Like,
That is wild.
no, that is nuts. I cannot say or not say that I've done anything similar to that. But all I'm saying is this: it is completely crazy, and I would not condone that for anyone who wants to keep their job.
Okay.
But if you don't want to keep your job,
By all means.
I'm cheering for you very loud.
I'm cheering for you.
Very loud. Yo, because I think the thing too, like when people talk about jobs, bro, and I mean we're all in our 30s, like we've all had multiple jobs, we've all had multiple positions, we've all been stressed out, we all had this and that. When you're done with a job, bro, it's done. Like I don't think any of us can truly fathom. Yes, I worked for XYZ company for 35 years in the same position. I cannad imagine me ever saying that.
Well, no, I feel like that's also, I had a conversation about this shit recently. I feel like that's the older generation.
Yeah.
Like nowadays, like people, especially with our age range, cats are keeping jobs no more than like 5 years. I think the longest I've known,
It's like 2 or 3.
I'm saying outside of my personal circle, the longest person like literally just left their job is 5 years, and that's the longest they've been there.
Yeah.
So like more people, like the turnover rate is changing now as well too.
Yeah.
But I also feel like I don't think we're valued as much. I think that there's not just value in saying something's been for 30 years. It's more like you kind of get the experience and bounce. Get that word or that title on that resume.
Yeah,
get a little result and keep it moving.
Yeah. So I don't think it's not being valued. It's just like you know your value. You know that you're worth more. And also like with the age of the internet, whatever, you can see how much a job is paying more. Like you could Google any job, any description. So like, damn, you do all this, same job description, an extra 20,000.
Yeah,
like
why not?
Why not?
Fucking give them go. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my funny one. But yeah, I mean, yes, clearly having like sex at your job. I mean, that's illegal. But I'm saying like of the terrible things that are still mostly legal, I'd have to say applying to other jobs at your job, which I don't know a single person who's never done that before. Like, yeah, that's different shit. I remember taking like a part of like an interview on like my lunch break and like a back room at like my job. I was like, "You have 10 minutes. What's going on?"
Not an interview on the clock.
I
I
had an hour. Yeah, I was saying, don't act like
I've definitely been there.
hour lunch. It was like 11 to 12. Hey, you available for like 11:30 to 12? Absolutely.
Let's make this happen.
Take a walk. There you go, buddy.
If you know now, like you gotta have multiple rounds of interviews, so it's like like whenever they could catch you,
If I'm on the clock, I got time right now. What's up?
I'll step away from my desk. Give me a second.
It's definitely my desk.
Yo, say, give me a second. Hold on, I got you. Hold on. We ready right now?
I'll be right back.
I got you.
Talk to whoever. I'll be right back.
I got you back. Back real quick.
Gonna take an extended bathroom break.
Man, do what you gotta do.
Oh, listen, man. I said this shit on the live. I am a firm believer of self-care, and if your self-care involves taking interviews on the clock, then I am here for it. This is what it is.
Now, if it was your employee, would you, Matt?
Yeah, nigga, fuck. Yeah, nigga, fuck.
Get the fuck off the phone.
Fuck what you doing? Meanwhile, I'm in my office doing the same goddamn thing. Fuck what you doing?
So right, if it was your company and you see like you say you could just look at all your employees' browser history and you see they're searching for jobs and you see like they sending out applications,
Yeah.
and then you see that they give you like a 2 weeks notice, like how would you feel? Like how would you handle that?
Here,
I'll tell you how it is. How would you feel about going home today? I let you leave early today. How about that?
And never come back.
Yes.
Yes,
Because
absolutely.
because forget what you would do. I'll tell you what I did. I had that happen. And I was like, look, I asked you to do this job like 2-3 hours ago. I know what you're doing. Like I literally walked in the back for I walked in the back for something, and you could tell by the conversation that was happening. It was clearly like, if it wasn't an interview, it was damn sure like, hey, y'all hired? Like it was clearly like that. And I was like, look, we're not gonna act like I don't know what's going on, so I'm gonna give you a couple of choices. I said, one, I mean, go ahead and just call it quits right now. What we can't do is do this while you're here. Your lunch break, when you leave out the building, I can't control your phone. When you're in here, under my tutelage, fuck no. I said, you are not, I am not writing a letter of recommendation for you. So it's like, petty as fuck. Like, they better not call me about your work history. But no, but it's funny because you say it like we've all done that, but it's like you had to be like slick where it would be. So I'm like, if I caught you, like I was pissed as shit. I was a manager. I was like, you can't leave.
Right.
I can't leave. You can't leave. I'm applying at 6 o'clock and I'm off to work. You do the same shit. We're on the same shift today. Like,
Right.
go home and put in your Indeed. Goddamn it.
I don't know. I just feel like if you're gonna take that step, just do that shit low key. Like, update your LinkedIn and click to apply. That's it. You want to steal some company time? Update your resume and then just click to apply. That way you don't got to do all that extra shit.
Yeah. And say you started smoking cigarettes when you start getting calls. You get 7 minutes legally to smoke a cigarette. I'm just saying. Talk fast.
It's a fun fact that no one knows. You legally get 7 minutes
Look,
to smoke a cigarette.
When I tell you I've had to learn a lot of
yeah,
corporate rules over years.
That's the legal. That's the HR
yes.
limit.
You would get it is 7 minutes to smoke a cigarette. Now, how many cigarettes? That is at the discretion of your business and the needs of your job.
That's crazy.
But they don't put limitations on
But
that.
I can't fight you. But I can stay at the door and watch you
For the 7 minutes.
7 minutes.
It's been 8 minutes. What we doing?
Yeah.
That's wild as shit.
Can you imagine you on a smoke break and your boss is sitting on the window like, you coming back?
Is weed in that category?
You wild.
Well, it
I'm
depends,
just asking.
it depends on
I'm
the
just
state.
asking.
First of all,
'Cause some states are illegal.
well,
right?
no. Even if you're illegal, there's still
You
a
quit.
corporate.
Hold
There's
on.
still a corporate policy right now. You can't show up on the job
Wait.
inebriated.
Wait, yeah, you can't smoke weed in the job. I'm about to go smoke this blunt. Now,
There's still policies in
now the
place.
question you should ask is, if I take a hookah break,
But you know, no, actually,
hookah outside.
something I do know that you are allowed to have like on the clock 2 drinks. So 2
Well,
alcohol
no,
beverages.
most of them are one.
Definitely one.
Yeah, most places are one. Right. DJ's out here with 2 on the clock.
I mean, I'm a bigger person.
My
I
man
get
got-
2.
my
I
man
get
got
2.
2 long hours
I get
on my.
2.
It was only 2 drinks.
But
drinks,
it's
2 shots.
usually you can have 1 drink on the clock, but it's usually within like a corporate setting.
It's like a 6
Yeah.
ounce. It's
Yeah.
like a 6 ounce beer.
Yeah, it's like it's like, but the setting has to be like from your boss's boss, and it's like, oh, they're drinking, then it's okay to drink. It's like all these stipulations.
Yeah,
to that
like
shit.
corporate parties all the time, they be drinking and get lit.
You know, that shit is wild.
There you go.
Can't wait. I've definitely seen like card battles with like leaders of like business at like a party or like you know, like a little like happy hour.
Who pulls shit the next
Yeah.
card?
I'm talking about
Yeah.
like, you watch like your boss is like, no shit, go crazy, boss.
See you off.
Keep it coming. Keep it coming.
Somebody pass me another shot. Like,
Right,
they got that
I left
shit.
my wallet in the car watching this bullshit. Keep it coming.
I
Come
did not
on.
bring my wallet.
I brought my
just,
ID.
Just for this purpose right here.
Right.
Cause y'all out here,
Especially the Zach, y'all paying for this. Listen, y'all made way too much money.
look, y'all out here having a pissing contest. Feel free. Go crazy. My boss will buy more than you. It smell like broke over here.
Oh, shit.
Well, no, I got it. Say less. Y'all play up against each other. Smell kind of broke over here, West Side. The Eastern manager bought
It looks
everything.
a little dry over here. What's going on?
We had a wet campus on this side. What you talk about?
So, what y'all in nun school over here? I didn't know. What's up?
Oh, shit. Well, we are in the midst. We are less than 20. By the time you listen to this,
Yes.
Football will be probably getting ready to come back on TV. But we are less than 24 hours as we are broadcasting this from the start of the NFL regular season.
Yes.
So we are amped. We are excited. If y'all tuned into the live, we were rocking our jerseys, our Nelia, all that other shit. With that comes things like fantasy football. So let's start there, gentlemen. How many leagues are you participating in this year?
2.
2.
That is the mental capacity I have.
Okay. You doing fantasy football this year?
Like I said on live, yeah, I'm not doing that. I stopped doing it a couple years ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just watch, bro,
Okay.
and bet.
Was it too much stress? Oh, see.
So
No,
you're a sports bettor.
Yeah. I
Okay.
do sports
Wait. Fun fact. Do you do points bet?
No.
Do you have an account?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, if you start a new account and make a $50 bet, I saw it today. If you make a $50 bet, they'll give you $150 toward the NFL Pro Shop, so you can pretty much get a free jersey by just making a $50 bet. So,
Oh.
there you go.
I'll
all
throw
right.
something for that.
Hold on, I'm about to go be Jose real quick.
real
Say less.
Yo, see, that's funny because you said you sports bet.
Yeah.
I feel like I pick great picks for everyone else, and then the second I
So,
involve a
yeah.
single penny out of my pocket,
You shut down.
astronomical things happen. People have personal bests. People have personal worsts if I bet for them to have a best. Whatever could possibly happen. Like, I remember, I'll never forget it, when the Bucks played the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. I bet for an anytime touchdown thrown by Patrick Mahomes. You understand that was the only game in like 4 years the Chiefs didn't score a
They
touchdown?
never do a
That is
touchdown
wild.
yet.
They did not score a touchdown. I said,
Anytime.
the Chiefs, who score 194 points a week.
That was wild.
So, of course, my ticket is torched immediately. Like, it didn't matter what yards, just at third, whatever.
But you ever see them people like with them fucking like 19 parlays, bro, and they be
They
hitting?
be hitting them joints.
Well, see, that's my problem. Yeah,
And
you
be
see, when I
going
bet,
crazy.
I always try to bet $5 and get $1 million.
Yeah, I just said that.
So I have 288 things that have to happen in concurrence.
So you need a miracle. Like,
Yo, my ticket starts from like Thursday night to Monday.
My man got a weekend parlay. Fucking same game parlay.
No. And this shit got football, basketball,
Basketball,
baseball,
NASCAR.
A nigga had a turkey and bowling somewhere. Somebody had to win something in badminton. I don't even know where they play badminton. But I took that shit. It had good coverage. It was good.
I'm not gonna lie. All right, I gotta. Before you continue, what is the most random bet you have ever hit on? If you've ever hit on a most random bet. No.
Random bet.
Yeah.
I bet on a coin flip on a game.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
Then I hit for the heads or tails. I was like, okay, heads. I was like, oh, look. And of course, mind you, I have no faith in this. So the one time I hit, I won $1 more than I bet. I said, whatever it was, because I had such because literally this is like, this is after the Chiefs don't score a touchdown. And I said, there's no possible way
That this happens regularly.
yeah.
I'm also not a big bettor. Like I don't think I've ever made a bet on anything that was over. Like, I kid you not, over $30. I think I do like a bunch of like 10s and 20s and 15s and 5s.
Yeah.
Things
That's
like
where
that.
the parlays come.
Whatever,
from.
and then I do my $6 parlay to win $1.4 million, and I haven't hit yet, but when I do, I'm acting funny. I'm letting y'all know right now.
You hear this man phone like go
Yo.
straight to voicemail?
Nah. My man's the number you have called is no longer in service. Like,
Yo,
Please do not call back.
Yo, because that's the shit. Like Jose Altuve last night hit 3 home runs. I hit on that somehow, And like Justin Jefferson like hopped on his right foot into the end zone on Sunday for the first touchdown of the season. You know, shit like whatever it was that I hit on,
Random
I'm
shit.
acting funny. I'm just letting you know.
I think the most random bet that I've ever hit on, and I literally was in there. I was like, I logged into my sports betting account. I was like, oh shit, I got money here. Let's make a $5 bet.
Sure.
And I put a $5 bet on Al Horford to make the first points in a game. And I don't remember who the fuck they played. And I completely forgot about the bet. I get in the next morning, shit said $450 win. I was, oh shit!
Oh yeah, I didn't win nothing.
It was the most random shit. I was like, I literally looked at the list. I was like, who's the most random person? I was just like, Al Horford. And then he hit the first shot.
Oh, I think the most I ever won was like $200.
Yeah.
Like
That's the most I've ever done. And then I gave it back to them over the next 6
right. In like 5 minutes, like literally.
The next 6 weeks, it was just a dumpster fire of bets.
Cause
Like, they're
then-
like,
cause when
here's
you
your
hit-
200, we'll take 270.
Right, because you hit, and you like now you start feeling good, like oh, you know I'm doing a good job, and I'm betting with house money.
So I'm not even gonna lie to you. When I get up in house money too much, I gotta take a step back because I feel like the betting gods, they gotta get even with me at some point. So if I'm up and I'm ahead, yeah, let me chill out for a little bit, and then I'm gonna revisit this at a later date.
I don't really bet a ton, but then the thing too is like I don't like to bet on things. So like I don't bet on like my own teams.
Yeah.
Like, I don't bet with emotion because my dumb ass be over here like, no, the Commanders can definitely win this week. I swear to God, the last 14 weeks they're gonna cover. I swear. And like you're just panic betting at this point. But then at the same time, like I feel like sometimes like. And it's weird because like someone would ask me something like one of my favorite memories as a kid was essentially like my grandfather used to have tickets and he would like call me and we would go through 30 games on a ticket like college football, basketball, baseball, whatever it be. Like who do you feel is good? And I always go with my feelings. I was a kid and like he would like win and like if we ever won like he would like buy me something like a toy or some shit like some candy. He probably won $1 million fucking dollars.
Right.
They gave me $1 sticker bar like but I didn't care. I was like a little kid, right? So it was always kind of cool that way, but it's just like, I feel like I can win other people money.
Yeah.
I feel like people are like, what should I bet? I'm like, do that.
You know, people actually do that for a
And they're like, I'm a millionaire. And I'm like, that's what's up.
No, there are people
that
that
actually
do.
bet for people. Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah.
I got ghosts and shit in here.
No, that's Audrey things.
It's his daughter. Like it's
You think I'll just be sitting here still? Yeah,
We
yeah.
would have been out.
Show's over.
You
Yeah.
can keep this shit.
Wrap that shit up.
No, we're not even ending the show. We're just leaving. The Twitch stream is just going to continue
on.
going. I'm going to switch it to my other phone. Hey, guys, take the show on the road. But to continue in the sports realm, a very interesting story came out this weekend around the Denver Broncos. Sean Payton, who has taken over the team, and then Russell Wilson, who we know as running Mr. Russell Incorporated. It's a gentleman who is in the news. Husband of Sierra. They're always in the news for this, that, and third. But there's a story that came out of the locker room where Sean Payton was quoted saying to Russell Wilson, Will you fucking stop kissing all the babies? You're not running for public office. I saw that shit and I literally, I dropped my phone and started cracking the fuck up. Mind you, this was also on, I think it was on First Take yesterday morning when they were talking about shit. It was one of those things that's like, it needed to be said. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when you watch Russell Wilson over the past couple of years, his level of production
It went down.
is dramatically goes down.
And his
But
social media
exactly,
went up.
his
Yeah.
social media influence, his social media footprint has gone up.
But I feel like this is like the cliche thing with a lot of athletes. You have a lot of actors and actresses too. Like basically people in the public eye. Like there are certain people that like whether they're doing well or not well, whatever role they're supposed to have, they're always trying to be like the perfect citizen and the perfect this and the perfect that. And it's always this kind of like it just doesn't hold like the same way. It's like alright, like mess up something, dude. Like wrinkle your sheets or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, like do something wrong, please.
Yeah.
Like I kind of remember it was when they said that. You know, how I immediately thought of
What?
Tim Tebow.
Yes,
I
absolutely.
thought of Tim Tebow, where it was like every interview was like, yeah, you know, I'm a talented person, but I couldn't do without Jesus Christ and all the apostles and all the saints and all the angels. And I just want to shout out my rosary out of my neck right now. Let's pray the rosary on live. Like, relax, bro. Just say you had a good team win and get the fuck off the camera. Like, because like Russell Wilson, I know a lot of people may not. I would say some people may not follow it as well. The Broncos did horrible.
Trash.
Russell Wilson had one of his worst seasons of his career, but every time he was talking public, it was always like, Bronco Country, let's ride. And like all these, like, it was like a drawstring GI Joe doll. Like
literally,
it was always, like,
literally
catchphrases.
reminded me of fucking Woody from Toy Story. Like,
There you
just, sure.
And a lot of people kind of just didn't see it as being authentic. But I mean, I guess I'll ask you guys, like in the public eye, what is a responsibility of you to be authentic or positive or motivational? I mean, because there's some people who I believe thrive in being public enemy number one.
Yeah.
And there's other people who are like the golden children of the eye. Like, what do you think is really like an athlete's responsibility to be the golden person?
I don't, and I guess let me start by saying this. I personally think that dating and being with Sierra has put him on the map even further than he would have by just being the quarterback of the Denver Broncos.
They're married.
Of course.
They married?
They're married.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Okay.
But by them being together, he has climbed the social structure, whatever that looks like in the celebrity world. But he is a lot farther in life by being with a woman who has a high celebrity profile, right?
Sure.
So with that, there comes certain levels of responsibility. If now neither of us are professional athletes, but let's just say the person who we decide to marry, the person who we decide to be with, or whatever that looks like, is now a public figure, right?
Yeah.
You are now going to more events. You are now going to be in the public more often. If they're on the red carpet, guess who's gonna be right by the fucking you? We will be, right? You probably gonna be holding the fucking pocketbook too, just chilling on the fucking red carpet. So you take on a different life. You take on a different atmosphere. I just think for Russ's portion, they're now granted. I don't know if they go through or how in depth they go through like celebrity training, if that's a thing, or marketing training or shit like that. Like I know there's like
They gotta get agents
well
to
no,
control.
I know they coach them like how to answer questions and shit like that. But how do you hold yourself in the public? I don't know if that's a thing, and if it's not a thing, it probably should, because you're gonna get more and more Russell Wilsons as the years continue to go. That's why I look at that shit.
Well, I think you can't. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I disagree with that. I think it's like recently, like the new athletes, I think are breaking the chain of like almost like what Charles Barkley started back. Like, yo, I'm not a role model, right? I'm an athlete. So ever since then, like I think it's slowly, progressively, like it's like more athletes have started being themselves and like started like not caring about how they look in public, like just doing whatever they do, be cussing, doing whatever. Like I've seen more of a shift of that. I think Russell, like you said, is just like a one-off and kind of like a Tim Tebow, which is like cool, whatever. But I just think that is who he is. But he doesn't know any less. But like you said, since his wife is such in the limelight, now you're just going to see more of him by happenstance because of his wife. But yeah.
So it's in the comment section, it says he's been trashed since he's been a family man, for real.
Which is sad.
It's crazy. It's crazy when you think about that shit, right?
I mean, but I think too. I think it's kind of a mix of the two. So I think it's whichever way is working for you to get to whatever you're trying to get to. So I feel like some people embrace kind of like some people almost embrace like a bad guy kind of theme.
Mm-hmm.
If that's getting you the attention, the money, the endorsements, things like that you're trying to do. There's other people who are like super golden boy, whatever it happens to be. I think of like the Manning brothers, for example. The Manning brothers, I wouldn't say that they were like perfect citizens, but they just happen to be entertaining. They're pretty funny.
Yeah.
They're relatable people.
Yeah.
So like even if Peyton Manning went on a rant one day and was like, "Fuck this, fuck that," da, 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 in 3 weeks he'd still be on ESPN chilling, doing whatever it to be.
You know who's a prime example?
Jimmy Butler.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say Jimmy, but I was also gonna say fucking Travis Kelce. Look at what the fuck he did over summer, right? They had to shut his ass down by coming on. He was about to go in and give his speech at the fucking White House. And Patty Mahomes say, "You get the fuck out of here and pull the microphone," right? So
You know this is gonna end.
right. So it's people like that where it's just like they're one word, one message, one photo shoot away from shit being a complete disaster. Because imagine if Patrick Mahomes didn't grab that mic, we'd be having a completely different conversation about 4 or 5 weeks ago.
But if there was a person that could salvage that, whatever happened, Travis Kelce would be one of those faces. And it would be like certain people, like for example, Jamal Williams. He's a running back for the Saints right now. He was walking through camp and literally was like, "Look, whatever role model y'all think that I'm supposed to be, I promise you I'm not." And he kept saying it for days. And he would give autographs out to people who brought him anime stuff.
Yeah.
So like if you brought a Pokemon card, he would take the Pokemon card and sign something for you. And there are people that are literally like, "Oh, I had a football, I had a jersey." He was like, "Nope, Nope, not signing it.
But he
Nope.
stayed
He was like,
true to
oh wait, somebody got Pikachu. He was run by 7 kids. I'm talking about little ass kids like they don't know no better.
But that's who he's been.
So no, right.
Yeah, that never changed.
But what I'm saying is, for him, that worked out, and the publicity, and when it was on social media, like the ESPN, Instagram, things like that, it worked in a positivity for his life.
Yep.
There's other people like Karl Malone. Like the more you learn about his life, like his public eye right now. If Instagram was around when Karl Malone was in the league, oh my God, he'd be public enemy number 1. Like absolutely. I would even think that, for example, somebody like Mike Tyson, for example. Mike Tyson was not around during social media majority of his career. He's embraced social media, podcasting, social appearance. But like during his career, that man was cool with being the bad guy.
Yeah, he played the bad guy.
He would have ridiculous clips of audio in interviews and the weigh-ins and things like that, and that was A-okay. But I mean, you think of like a Muhammad Ali, for example, who did the polar opposite. He said some crazy stuff, but he said it in a competitive fashion. People loved it. People embraced it. It got him money, got him endorsements, it got him in front of other things. So it's I feel like people will embrace a part of their character if people are allowing them to be that person.
You're also naming people that never that kept their craft going. Russell Wilson took a big dip when he got into more of the limelight.
No.
Right. The people.
Yeah, Muhammad Ali can't get knocked the fuck out of here talking about
the people we
I'm so pretty.
All the people.
No,
all the
trash.
people we just named were people who continuously kept their image up in the public, but also kept performing as an athlete.
Fair.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point.
So when you're talking about even trade-offs, I think the biggest portion I take away from this, I don't think Sean Payne was literally like, hey, nigga, you can't live your life, but at the same time, you are the quarterback. You are the franchise quarterback of our team.
Wow.
So you need to understand how much we invested in you. So if you're going to work hard, like you gotta understand this is the job you signed up for. Because I'm not even gonna lie to you, he's a couple bad games away from being benched.
Honestly.
Oh yeah. I mean,
that'd be the most expensive bench ever.
Sean Payne would bat an eye.
Oh yeah, he's the coach that will not give a fuck.
Because he was also paid a lot of money to be there, to be successful.
Right.
So yeah, so I definitely think they have that, but yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, you were talking about things that happened in September, and we were talking about things earlier since he had to win DJ's heart because he has a new show coming on Netflix. So I don't know if you guys knew or not, but September is Take a Man on a Date month. So very simple. We're not going to address March 14th. If you know what that day is, we're just gonna keep it here in September.
Yep.
Because there's a few days that actually just it goes the man's way. That's the only way it can go. And I want to ask you, gentlemen, when was the last time? You don't think any person. When was the last time someone took you on a date?
I cannot remember, bro.
Fully paid. Planned.
All right.
Maybe picked you up.
Wait. Let me not pick me up. Let me ask the question: are we talking about a singular date or an actual date day? Like put all the shit together, took you out.
A date would be a date.
Well,
that's better than a regular date. I was talking about a little 2-hour
dinner. I was asking that question because I seen the thread from this on Twitter where people were. It was an argument between putting a date together, and a date was classified as start to finish. I'm gonna pick you up. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna go here. We're gonna do this. Da, da, da. But also, there were other people who were saying, well, I'm going to just take you on a date. I might take you to your favorite spot. If you like Fogo, I'm going to take you to Fogo. If you like Chima Prep, I'm going to take you to Chima. Get all dolled up. Do what you got to do. Here's your date. Boom, bam, pow.
The fact that you can identify that first option, I'm so happy for you. Because I didn't even think about that shit because I was like, no. We'd be here for a while, but
that's a hard one.
That's a calculus 3 question.
I will personally say, the way I took this is I classified it as an actual date. Like, if I am, and this is maybe because of the way that I date. If I'm saying, hey, I'm taking you on a date, I'm putting shit together. Like, this is a start to finish. It's not going to be one event. It may not be the entire day, but we're going to transition from one thing to the next type shit, right? So when I looked at that, I assumed that this was talking about women putting together multiple things for you guys to kind of transition to. Because if you're asking a guy to take you on a date, right? You're not just, let me take you to this restaurant. You're expecting the guy to pick you up. You're expecting the guy to open the door. You're expecting... Maybe. You name a woman that ain't expecting that shit.
I mean, on a first date though, sometimes they do like I'll meet you there though. Like so, it's not always.
I live outside a very rough city dating wise, so it's I don't know if you've been there before, Philadelphia.
No.
Yeah, it's
God bless those women that have cars.
So some of them were like, nah, I'll meet you there,
Yeah.
which is okay.
That's fine.
I don't mind.
No, I don't mind it at all. But I'm saying like an actual date, like all the situations and shit like.
I'm just trying to remember the last time a girl brought me coffee. Like this shit is crazy. This is a hard fucking question.
What's the last time a girl spent money on you? That didn't even
That's
happen.
what I'm saying. Like I don't know, bro.
You spend money at all?
Like
Right, college.
just spend money. Spend money.
Probably like a relationship in college. Last thing I think like bought me stuff. Like yeah. I think like PS2 came out. I don't know whatever it was. Whatever game that was.
This nigga said a PS. He said somebody took me on a date in 3rd grade. I think it was.
Fucking yikes.
Whatever game system was out at the time.
Fucking yikes.
I would say like I'm trying to think of like an actual like official ass like date.
Cause they just look different nowadays than back in the day.
Yeah, like people like plan something. I think that's why it's like so difficult when people like take a man on a date.
So let me ask you this question, and let's rephrase it. Right? So if you were to put a date together, whatever your definition of a date is, right?
Sure.
For that woman, it doesn't have to be anyone specific. It can be your ideal woman that comes to the door. You're in the middle of cuffing season right now. You want to take her on a date. What does that look like for you? How are you putting that together?
I usually, to me, for me, this is my favorite thing on the internet. For me,
No, not a date for you. Like you're putting.
No,
this together for
right.
her.
So I'm saying, to me, generally, like a first date or a date or something like that, I usually try to think of food and an event.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be like something. So like you always think like dinner movie, right? But like I think of like okay, you ate somewhere in like Dave & Buster's. You had ice cream for a walk. You like it's just something that it's like you have something, especially if it's like a first time. It's like okay, you have something that engages.
Yep.
You can't go wrong with food. Like eat something, talk hee ha ha. You gotta sit there through the food. If the food is bad, you cut it there. But essentially, like you try to think of something a little bit afterwards. Instead of just going straight back and be like, all right, well, that was cool. Thanks for the free meal, and like kind of flip out.
So roughly about a dinner, at least a dinner and some type of event.
Okay. I'm
Okay.
trying to think something
Um,
He said I played PS2 and ate popsicles on my stoop. That girl was really nice.
My man said I had a
Then
card.
I went to 5th grade and never talked to her again.
She got me his PS2 and then got me a carton of Chunky Monkey ice cream. Like, nigga, what?
But the other reason I kind of brought this up too was because I feel like we so it doesn't matter when or when you're on a date. Look, if you ever had somebody take you on a date, that's a beautiful thing.
It's a solid thing.
But the part that kills me is there's always someone in the comments. There's always a comment that's like, why are we taking men out? Men should be taking us out. Or like, oh, I do for a man if he does da 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 da. I'm like, yo, one of the hardest things to do every day I wake up is just be a black man in America.
There's
Oh my God.
There's
Bro.
this ever-growing list of shit we can't do. You can't, for whatever reason, you can't make the women in the comment section happy
At all.
at all. You say one rebuttal, next thing you know, you got 50 million people
Right.
atting your ass. Like it's hard.
But it's funny because there's also some people that actually like really, really nice things. And it's like, some people can but I'm just like, when it's like take a girl on a date day, which is kind of like White History Month. It's like basically every day.
Yep.
It's like, you're just kind of like, all right, that's what we're supposed to do. But it's like whenever you have something that's kind of like against
For
like,
a man against
why
the
would
norm.
I ever do that?
Right.
I'm
Right.
like,
If it goes against the norm, it's like,
y'all
just
will celebrate every other damn month, but take a man on a date.
that's where
Like,
you draw
why
the
would I
line.
do
That's
that?
where I draw
Why
the
would I
line.
do that?
And
And I also go back to
This sounds made up. LOL. Still cool, but made up. Just saying. Oh, every damn month is made up. National Heart Month. No
What
one
is
gives a
it?
shit. Like, yes, it's February. It's like National Heart Health Month.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody picked that.
Yeah.
There's no scientific reason you have to care about your heart. No, it just went with Valentine's Day. It's what thought was funny and cute and shit. And then it's another reason not to pay attention to Black History Month. It's okay.
Damn.
February has 3,000 months. It's like the shortest month. Like there's other months that have full on and I will not name them, but full on celebrations, parades, extensions of everything into life. Our month is so packed. So many things in 28 days.
I think it was so bad that we had to include Juneteenth. Like, yeah, we need extra more time, so we're gonna throw another one out there.
Yes. I don't know. Whew. I just feel like in this day and age, like.
I got one for you. I would love to. Unfortunately, I'm too shy to ask one out, and they don't catch my eye contact hints. But I think this is wonderful. Treat them right. Make those dimples come out when they smile. I can smell the fresh cologne from here. I miss being in love. So if you had someone that, if you're afraid, don't be afraid to ask me. All right, look, guys deal with rejection all the time. I try to tell you all the time. Every time, and I don't care what anyone else here or anywhere else in the world says. Every time we go out somewhere, singly, by the way, if we're in a relationship, we're grown, that's different. We are looking for the fucking one, okay? Mm-hmm. In the club, Walmart,
Target, McDonald's,
the mall, hell,
fucking the parking lot of Rita's, like something.
Right. There is not a day in our lives that whoever it is. Remember, what was it? We were talking about last week. What was it our what's the list? The hall pass people.
Oh, the hall.
If your hall pass walks by, we are forever prepared. So I don't believe anybody says, "Oh, I'm just out here having fun with my guys." You're lying because you wore off-white sneakers with other niggas. That's weird. You're wearing it for females. Damn it. What's wrong with you? So it's like when you deal with rejection, I don't understand why that I feel like women have a fear of that rejection. You guys are the stronger sex, according to something somewhere that I read. And it's like, like mentally and like all things that, like you guys guide us, like you guys corral men and get us to do what we need to do and be where we need to be. And you actually improve our lives. I'm not gonna lie. We can't go anywhere without women. Why are you afraid of rejection? And odds are, I feel like rejection does not go the same way as all.
I'm not gonna lie to you, and this is just a small little life hack. I guarantee you, if more women shot their shot, there would be more successful relationships.
A woman who's a 4,
I guarantee you,
is not as bad off in society as a man who's a 4. I'm just saying, you got a better chance. Just shoot the shot.
Guarantee. I mean, you heard it here first. First guy's pie. Women, shoot your shot.
Now, there's a small disclaimer. We still say no. We still have scruples, reasons, and preferences. However,
the same way y'all want us to keep shooting our shot is the same thing we
just want you to bring a gun.
I don't know. Don't bring a gun if you try to shoot your shot at me. I'm
right.
At all. Yeah, nah,
I'm not even gonna shoot a shot without a bullet.
Metaphorically.
Yeah, I would say.
What, you want archery?
Sure.
You want somebody slingshot at you?
Just bring a basketball.
David and Goliath.
Pull up with a basketball.
Just, pull it to the club with a basketball and throw it directly at Oka's head. If you think Oka's cute, throw it directly at his face.
Yo, what if somebody did that, yo?
I want you to beam him. Like, you're what is it? What show starts like that? Oh, Family Matters.
Oh, shit.
With Waldo. Standing in the beginning when he's introducing himself and the ball hits him in the side that if you think Oka's attractive, I want you to throw something immediately at him.
Please don't.
Shoot your shot with a napkin holder. I don't know, whatever else in the club. Throw the bar nuts at him. Who cares? Just throw the glass at him. It doesn't matter. Just get his attention. That's the best way to do it. So there you go.
Oh, shit. Listen, all we can say is just don't be afraid to shoot your shot.
There you go.
The worst that can happen.
September is take a man on a date month, and no, we're not going halvesies.
Take a date means you are taking us on a date.
And I like steak.
Thought you weren't gonna say 48.
It don't even gotta be that crazy. I just don't want an Applebee's steak. That's crazy. I was explaining to somebody the other day. I said there's a lot of places that sell steak, but you guys to act like you ate steak.
Well, what's she cooking for you? But she get it from Walmart though. Is that still a disqualification?
But you can buy.
We're gonna talk about Walmart.
But you can buy filet mignon at Walmart. I won't be ingesting it. I'm just saying it's there for somebody.
So that's what I'm saying. It's okay to grab it.
For somebody, I'm sure. I mean, I can't even tell you last time I bought food in a Walmart.
I can't either. I probably was in Georgia.
Actually, no. Actually, no, I'm lying. I can't tell you last time I bought like
packaged food.
Yeah,
packaged food.
Like, buy a box of cheese. It's like no one gets a fucking buy it. But I'm not surfing through their fresh seafood. Like, nah, I can't.
Fresh seafood.
Nah.
Fresh seafood and Walmart in the same sentence is wild.
That is wild.
I mean, they may have fresh seafood. I mean, a Publix
Well-
or Walmart in Miami. I'm sure they're seafood.
Well, I mean,
fresh.
they wrap it every day, so it's
But
fresh
what in
at some
Idaho?
point.
Not so much. I don't know.
Last time it was fresh was like 2 weeks ago when they got it from the sea.
Yikes.
Hey, still frozen. There you go. You know, your free stuff. They can't do anything.
It stopped the aging process.
I don't want my fresh fish to have the aging process.
Oh shit.
Stop the aging process is a crazy fucking sentence.
Oh man.
No, we froze it. Stop the aging. What?
That's awkward. That's mighty awkward.
But anyway, yo, so you guys talking about groceries. Groceries are very expensive, right?
Absolutely.
And that's why I hate doing it, even though I went grocery shopping today. However, there are ways to pay for things in parts and pieces that we as a people have navigated perfectly. And that includes, well, first of all, credit cards. But there's things like Klarna, Afterpay,
Yep.
you know, PayPal has like the 4-way things and things like that. But there was a pretty funny thread I saw this week where basically people were talking about, are y'all using Afterpay for shoes? And of course, Twitter completely lit it up talking about we use Afterpay on whatever the fuck I want to use it on. Afterpay, Klarna, Uplift, the firm. Somebody said they would have bought a house with Afterpay if they could have, and things like that. Is there anything that you would not? I say, do you guys use Afterpay or services similar to that? Is there anything you would not use it on? And do you have any shame in using it?
Do I have shame? Absolutely not. Well, why not? It's getting paid regardless.
All right, it is. Yeah, you just deferred it.
Yeah, that's all. They're not charging no interest.
Just like I did my student loans. That's deferred. It's the same thing.
No, I don't have an issue with it. I mean, is there anything that I wouldn't put on Klarna? Honestly, if it gave me the option to do so, fucking why not?
And I feel like doing it. Yeah.
The fuck? Listen, $24 comes out. Listen, I know you're gonna charge me this full $200, right? But $25.99 looks a lot better today.
$25 10 times is way better than $250. And it's kind of funny, no, because I mean, I'm not arguing you guys. I think it's sensational. I bought a pair of sneakers and was like, oh, I can pay $60 a day.
I've definitely put sneakers on Klarna.
That means I can get 2 pairs of sneakers a day. Got it, because this 120 was going to go to 1, or this. Yeah, right, exactly. I can figure that out. We're good. We got that. You know, I just don't understand why, like, and these specific services, by the way, even though they do a soft credit check, they actually are not forms of credit. But when you use them, they actually
they build your credit, like little
you actually get like a payment history kind of thing going on essentially with it, which is kind of cool. But I personally do not understand why people have issues or problems with that. There's also other threads too where they talk about like if you can get like a payment plan for like a cell phone bill, like oh yeah, I got the money, but I'm going on vacation this month, so y'all don't get this payment plan. Y'all don't get this.
Listen, a lot of people in the comment sections not paying their credit cards off in full, so you want a payment plan with your credit card too.
That's basically what it is.
So it's.
The fact that they made it so that you're not supposed to pay it all off all the time.
Yeah, that part is but in regards to how you look at it, you all are paying or in part of whether it's an Afterpay, a Klarna, whatever that looks like. You're doing a payment plan somewhere else. It may not be for that pair of sneakers or a pair of headphones that you just bought, but it's probably your cell phone bill.
Look,
it's probably something else along those lines.
I have never been in the club and someone's gallery department shirt. I have no idea how they paid for it. They could still be paying for it right now.
I have no idea. They probably just got pinged on their phone, let them know their next payment got taken out.
I've had it happen. I've had it happen. I actually bought a pair of sneakers, and I was like, "Hey, we're gonna take a little more out in 3 days." I was like, I guess if you have to, I guess that's what we agreed on. Okay. I was done with it, but you know, if you guys want to keep going, okay, whatever.
After the first payment, you know you gotta do the first payment when you do the purchase.
No, right. Yeah, I was good with that. I was like, that's enough. That's.
You ever been in a situation where you did that shit and then it's like 4 weeks later you're like, what the fuck is this $25 card for?
Yes. Oh my god. No, I forgot I did that before. And I'm sitting there like, what do you mean you want $38 more for what? I didn't buy nothing.
I didn't even buy shit today. I didn't even use my card today. Why are you charging me?
Meanwhile, you wore the hoodie 7 times already. Dude, we want our money, bro. But the thing I always wonder though is like if you just cut it off, if you cut the if you got the card off, it says it declined the payment. But they already sent you, or like they'll decline the payment, I guess, right? Like, if you don't have money on the card or whatever. But like, They don't come get their shit back.
I don't think they come, but it fucks you up for trying to apply for it again. In the
Yeah,
future.
you can't do it again.
Like there's gonna be a hold on your name when you try to sign up for that.
But
shit.
if you got what you want, who gives a shit?
I mean,
Yeah, but if you try to do it again in the fucking future, if you try to buy the
Look,
fucking,
man, you
try
were trying
buy
to show your
fucking
ass that
Travis
one
Scott
weekend.
ones next month,
Yeah.
and then you didn't fucking pay off that gallery department T-shirt 2
Yeah.
months ago, they can be like, psych, no.
Your boy called you and said we going to Atlanta this week, and you were trying to show your ass.
You put
You had to show your ass once.
you put those airline tickets on Klarna.
No, but like seriously, like you already took the flight, and if I just like, oh, I just closed the card out, I don't have the card anymore.
Well, then good luck trying to apply for Klarna in the future. That's all. That's how they're gonna get you. They're not gonna come and ask for stuff, but they'll cut your shit off.
I'm pretty sure
You
it goes
gonna
to credit
you
though.
gonna ask for my flight back?
No, they're gonna let you.
Oh,
do it.
I would go to collections, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That's the only thing I can
motherfuckers
do.
credit
Right?
No, I was trying to think. I was like, yo, it's a soft, like it
Nah.
doesn't have all your information. So I'm like, it's not like it's gonna go directly to your. I'm like, but it probably goes to collections in your name,
Yeah.
which will go back to. I got it.
At some point.
Oh my god. So
So-
DJ, you probably should pay for that shit.
Well, listen. If I feel like it,
If I feel like.
Again, I said after that first payment, I said, y'all clearly were good enough to send it to me, so I think we're good here.
right?
I don't know what we're still
I feel
talking
like we got
about.
trust going on, and it's like, you know, now that we built the trust, you just gotta trust me. I'm gonna pay you back. But I don't want to do it today.
Just send me the bill, right? I don't want even parts. I want to pay when I'm ready. Yeah, that's stupid.
You know what's crazy? Actually, what was the biggest thing you put on like the payment plan?
Oh, one like that?
Yeah.
No, it was like $200 sneakers or something like that. I just didn't feel like paying for it. It was like Christmas. I was like, Christmas gifts for other people or these sneakers.
Yeah, mine was about the same. Like, I had, like, gifts and shit to buy for people, and I was like, I could take this, little $200, $250 hit right now, or I can spend that shit out and then have that $250 buy other people's shit right now.
Or I've done that before, and like I knew I was getting paid in like 2 weeks. So I was
Yeah.
like, I'll just pay the rest of it off. That's fine.
Yeah.
You bought a Tesla, you said?
I did a whole couch.
Whole couch.
Yeah.
Fine.
There you go. Listen, if you
I'm
got
not
it,
mad-
you got your ability to
Yeah,
do
I'm
it.
Couch.
Yo, I'm not mad that I really thought about doing my home theater like that. I'm not gonna lie. I really thought about getting it.
Well, one, it was an expensive ass couch, so like I was like, nah, I just
I was
go ahead and
this
get
close from doing it to my PlayStation 5, but you know.
I did. I was like, I could get it today for a fourth of it, but the whole TV's coming with me today. Bro. All right, cool. But like, yeah, no, so. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just think that in a society where essentially they give you, I think it's a cool option. Essentially, it just gives people options. It's more realistic, I think. I still feel like there should be RICO cases on every single credit company. I personally think. Because the way that interest rates and debts and
Oh my
payments,
God.
no, I don't even care if you have the best credit on the planet. All this shit is shady to me. Every single thing from top to bottom that comes with credit scores, things like that, is just weird. And then the fact that there's all these laws where like, oh yeah, you don't have to pay this back or do this if you do this, that, and the third. Why is this shady law in place to break the rules that y'all said? Why? You should just not have to do that because you know you're on bullshit. That's why. Like paying taxes. Like, oh well, if you get an LLC and put this, that, and say that you work 1 hour in your house per week. How about you just give me my money back, bro? How about we just give me the refund and stop? I don't understand how you still owe taxes. Like, unless you do exemptions all year, I never understand how you owe taxes. I don't pick the amount that you people choose. I look at that shit and just make sure it's the same every 2 weeks and be like, all right, you didn't take any extra, and this is what y'all chose.
Yep.
How the hell do I owe you more? You messed up your math. That's between you and the Lord. You figure it out. Because if I buy one more goddamn tank in North Korea, or one more, I don't know, missile to the moon, or whatever else, or I'm fixing potholes in like Western Illinois, I don't even know where I need an itemized receipt for my taxes. I keep asking for this every year. Because I don't understand the amount of money I pay in taxes. When I looked at my
Can you imagine
W-2.
that toilet roll receipt?
First of all,
imagine getting an itemized receipt of everything you purchased in a year.
First of all,
ever.
no. First of all, I'd be very depressed because I personally do
You realize
not.
how much money you
I don't
actually
want to
spent.
see
I know.
everything I bought.
I literally just had that conversation like, yo, I could probably guess how much I spend in a year just going out, and that's just a lot.
Yeah.
That's
Like, I don't want to see it.
But like that's what I'm saying. But somebody gave you a receipt for it. Like, yeah, bro, you went out 7 straight weekends this year.
Look how much you spent. Look how much you spent, my
Oh,
guy.
wow.
Yo, somebody
Six-
definitely called AA on me like,
He
damn,
said,
liquor store.
He said 6 bars in one night. Way to go, Chief. I'm saying like, please stop. It's only January on this shit. Like, We're sitting here in September, like I don't want to see what I did in February. I'm a different man. I'm a different man. I've changed. But yeah, no, like I don't understand. We pay like every person in the country pays thousands of dollars in taxes. Every person.
300 million people.
Every person with a job pays thousands in taxes, and I cannot tell you for the life of me why and how it gets broken up to, what it gets broken up to. And then they have the audacity to be like, "Yo, but you owe us more," or "Wait, we owe you money back. Why are you taking it in the first place? That's stealing."
Why do you take more than you supposed to take?
That means your math team is not mathing. Y'all need to go to jail. I don't know. I'm not an accountant. I don't get it. It is what it is.
Here you are.
But if I could pay taxes on the firm, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want them taxes out this week. Let's split that up.
Listen, if I can waive taxes.
Let's break that out. Like, we ain't paying on them taxes. I don't feel like it. I'm just going on my friends this weekend. Like, bro, give me some of that shit back. Like, you can have it next time.
But this is how I feel too, though. Like, it's like when I get a job, whatever. Say you making 50,000. I want my full 50,000. I don't want you to have to guess how much you gonna take out, all this medical and all this other stuff. So like really, you said 50 on paper, but you're not giving me number 20. Like I need all my money. That should be more of laws like around that. Like when you tell me how much I'm making, this is how much I should be taking home.
I always thought about like, what if you had a job and like January 1st they gave you the whole thing, and then they were just like, all right. By December 31st, like every month, like almost like they kind of like send you bills, like you have to pay like tax this month.
Make a what?
Or you have to pay like
dumbest shit ever.
Well, no, but I'm saying like, but if they gave you all your money, and then they were like,
most niggas wouldn't even have that shit.
No. But if they gave you all your money, and then you were like, all right, cool, like your health benefits, like you literally could actually pick them, like not like because a lot of times you get paid, you make 100,000, it's a rewards, it's like that in rewards. So basically, they're including your health insurance, they're including we give you a parking pass, it's worth $500. I'm saying, yo, 100,000, here's 100,000. And then if you want health insurance, you want this, you want that, it's kind of like you get deducted. You have to pay a certain number of taxes on that. So however you want to pay the taxes, you need to pay from this 100,000. You need to get this taxes by December 31st to the government. Yeah. You pay it today. You pay it next week. You pay it on the 30th of December. We don't care. Here's your $100,000. This is what you need to get done.
So like. You don't think niggas will go broke though? Like
that's what I'm saying.
Like if you get like January 1st,
niggas with
your full salary.
If you're if you're terrible, but at the same time, I think part of me would just be like, all right, I gotta pay who now? I need health insurance for what? I went to the dentist like 4 years ago. My shit's still cool. Like I get I don't even need that. I get the white strips at Target. I'm good. Like you know, this thing. But I feel like there's certain I feel like we pay for health insurance because you're supposed to. Mm-hmm. People who are not like, bro, I cannot tell you past a regular cleaning and your year checkup, make sure your leg ain't falling off. Health insurances love me. I don't ask for shit. I'm dumping crazy bread into healthcare and don't use a dime of it. Like, don't use it, don't need it, whatever it meant to be. There's other people I'm sure that like need more of it, things like that. So sometimes I'm kind of like, if someone really gave you the option, was like, hey, look, like, you can just, here's all the bread, and like when you go to the doctor, bro, either you can pay for like monthly, or you can just be like, look, here's $500 to go to the doctor. I'd be like, look,
let it be what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, also healthcare should be free. Let's talk about that. But like, yeah,
I was having a conversation with somebody literally earlier today.
Like, why is it not free, bro? Like, all these taxes we paying, like that should be included and shouldn't be separated. But like, also just, I think that, I don't know. I think for myself personally, if you give me that much money up front, that's like, you know how I hear about like the millionaires that go broke in like 2 years or whatever. Mm-hmm. That's gonna definitely be me.
He said he down to 38,000.
I'm going to Dubai January 2nd. I'm going to Australia January 3rd.
I'm in Dubai. I'm going to
I'm broke by fucking
he said March 15th. This man is under a bridge.
It's chilling.
Homeless shit.
How'd you get evicted in 60 days? It takes 90 days to get evicted. What the hell did you do?
Fucking yikes.
But you know what the crazy part though is I feel like I would, but like things like that I feel like I would pay like the full year rent like up front.
Up front.
Yeah.
So would you pay all your bills up front, like just for that whole year? If you got paid.
You know why I wouldn't?
Why?
Because at that point, that's when you get like the little pay something late. All right, like you know your phone, like you don't pay the day it's due.
Yeah.
They give you
They
like
start
2
getting
weeks.
these little
Then
messages.
you get like
shit
another
that.
week. Then they get kind of upset. Then they say you're gonna cut your phone off, but you be like, "Psych, no, just kidding. You can still pay us." And then like 60 days is like, "All right, bro, for real." And then day 65, yeah, your phone's really off, like in real life. But like, but it was a pro. So I'm like, why would I ever pay a bill like that when I could possibly wait a couple weeks here and there, or like, so for example, that last bill, that month 12, actually for real, if you do it right, you only really pay like 9 phone bills.
If you skip the other.
If you was wild, like just playing it to the T, if you were wilding, they start sending you the email. All right, I'll pay you. All right, or like you said, but pay them. You be paying this month's phone bill for the next 6 months.
See, you about to make me turn off my auto pay for my fucking phone bill now. Now you got me.
You got your phone bill all day?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you save $4 a month, right?
Yeah.
$4. Yeah, that's. I think that's about it. Yeah, bless you.
Yeah, nah. That's the only reason why I got
I
it on
like
there.
that $4.
Man, you know I can do that.
I know you can't do that. I'll tell you that. That's $48 a year. I'll tell you what you can't do.
Jesus. Well, on to some international news. We
That's right. He said he was going to Dubai. So what country can't he go?
Well,
Don't go to Uganda, buddy.
don't go to Uganda, sir. So we were talking about probably maybe 3 weeks now at this point, 4 weeks. How other international countries are treating the LGBTQ community, and Uganda was one of those that signed on for a law to make it punishable by death, by speaking on it, by just even participating in it, whatever that looks like. But now, 2 men are under, I can't even say under investigation, they're actually charged. And there's no date set as far as like death penalty related type of things.
Damn.
But they are both being charged and they are held and locked up. So, I'm trying to think. 43-year-old man was arrested in Jinja City, eastern Uganda on July 18th. Was one of the gentlemen who has been in jail. The other gentleman's name's not been released, but he is a HIV positive individual. It's interesting. I just saw it say this being said. I always find it interesting how we here in the United States address that community versus when you kind of go outside of the U.S. In U.S. territories and countries. Because when you look at from a cultural standpoint, whether it's Caribbean, whether it's Hispanic, whether it's African, they all address that community very differently. Some are completely against it. Some are, in this case, punishable by death. How do you? I know neither one of you are in that community, so let me set the record straight. Okay,
Look at life.
Let me set the record. I know neither one of y'all, but if listen, unless you want to share something with the news, by all means, I ain't here to judge. That's what it is, right? But let's put yourself in their shoes. Like, how would you feel if you now take a trip to this country, and now all of a sudden you are in jail for death?
That's wild.
Like you went over there to go try the local food, and now you in handcuffs.
I mean, I think that's also where, again, I tell people all the time, like, look,
No laws of the
I
country you
want
going
to see the world with the best of them. There's different cultures, different places, different this, different
laws. You gotta
that.
know.
But I promise you, without even thinking very hard, there are at least 10 to 15 countries that I have zero interest in being in for any reason. Because of cultural customs, because of things like that. And you hear stories about that all the time. What was it, a couple months ago when there was Dubai, the chick that got arrested for yelling at a man.
Yep, that's what you
Like things like that.
About that.
And so I think there's 2 things here, and again, it's not to go against any community or things like that, but sometimes I feel like certain lifestyles or certain things, if they have laws and regulations of everyone's be, I'm not saying they're right. I'm not saying I agree with them, but like sometimes going against them, you're asking for whatever happens to be. You're asking for the issue. You're asking for the problem. For example, look, racism is terrible, but in the 1950s in the United States, there was a ton of blatant open racism. People made choices to go against that and lost their life. There are people who went to jail. There are people who got their ass beat. There are people who we still have not found their bodies yet. Things like that. I'm not saying they did something wrong to fight the injustice, but there is also a known danger in going against these things. Again, I don't believe that anyone should be restricted in how they want to live their life, how they want to talk, how they want to sing, dance. I don't give a shit. But at the same time, there is a certain level where it's like, this is not conducive to where I am. Is there a way that I can conceal this to myself? Is there a way that I can keep this information, hidden, where for my own safety? Like, I think some things like that. Being charged for aggravated homosexuality was not on my bingo card for 2023. I have never heard that statement before that post. However, there are countries that are very blatant. It's like, yo, we do not allow this. We don't do this.
Yeah.
No offense. If you live there and you choose to stay there, you have to be aware of that. And it's like, I feel terrible that there's places and people and things that think this is okay to oppress these people and hold them down. But like, if that's the law of the land, then you have to either
gotta abide by it.
You gotta, what is it? You gotta, get with it or get down, or however saying this.
Get with it or get lost.
Yeah. And it's things like that. And it's like, again, I'm not saying it's okay, but like,
it is their law.
And I don't even live there. I've never been there a day in my life, but I know they have very strict laws against it. A lot of the Middle East does. There's a couple of countries, this, that, and the third. They don't play that shit. So if you play that game,
do your research.
Yeah.
Do your research before you buy that next ticket.
Oh, and then people who travel places. Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Do your research.
I never understood that. When you
to.
travel somewhere, I'm not saying you gotta learn the language. I'm not saying. I mean, this man is fluent in Portuguese.
At least know what you're walking into.
You have to be aware. Just be aware.
Yep.
Like know a couple things. Can you say hello, goodbye, thank you, where's the bathroom, and how do you eat? Something to that effect. What are some customs? What are certain things? Like, there are certain countries that shake their hand with their left hand as opposed to their right hand. The right hand is the hand of the devil, and it's an insult. There's places where you put your pinky up, and that's the middle finger. Like, there's just so many different things. I'm like, these are little things that you can do. These little things that everybody has Google. Everyone's this, everyone's that. And you can literally Google, is XYZ country good to travel to? And there will be 50 pages that will say what to do and what not to do. Again, I believe that everyone deserves to live their life however they want to. If you don't have the ability to do it where you are, I hope that either A, you can conceal it in your heart, mind, body, and soul with the people that you hold near and dear close to your heart and live your best life, or fucking move. That is all I can tell you. It's a sad story, but aggravated homosexuality, is that a federal offense? You said death penalty.
It's a death penalty,
That's
buddy.
fucking nuts.
That's death penalty right there. So now these people, granted that we're still waiting to hear what comes of this story, but these people are now on trial for death, and you're just picking up and going to go pay a visit to another country. So
I think the crazy part though is that if they'll put you to death for that, there's probably a lot of other stuff they'll put you to death for.
Yeah.
And yet the U.S. still puts more people to death than most of the rest of the world.
Combined.
So that's a head scratcher for you. I'm talking about Russia, China, all of them. I'm like, yeah. And we're supposed to be more, and hell, we let people identify as bathtubs if they want to, for crying out loud. So,
bathtubs.
Dude, yeah. I believe everybody has the ability to do whatever, but I will be lying to say that some of the parameters that we have allowed to expand, yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. Because if you can't defend why you do certain, that's the part that kills me. When you say why you do something and you can't defend it or explain it,
right? And
someone's rationally telling you why, they're like, I don't understand why you're doing this. Why is this a thing? Why are you arguing this point? And that's with politics. That's with sexuality.
Mm-hmm.
That is with racial relations.
Yep.
I've seen people getting dragged in KKK arguments. Like, why are you saying white supremacy is better than this? And they're quoting god-awful pieces of literature trying to defend this, and they're like, that's not what it was at all, or it's completely blown fact, and they're like, well, 12. I'm like, okay, well, that's a good answer. I don't know at this point either, so, yeah, I don't know. But I think the parameters that some things and some people make arguments for are interesting. I think that's the word to not get canceled tonight. It's very intriguing. It's a head scratcher.
No. All right. Well, yeah. I guess I did want to talk about this like low key before we kind of transitioned over as the show continues to go. But we're gonna take a deep breath for this one. So our everyone's former favorite president has been in the news recently.
There's a lot of former presidents.
No, former favorite president. And when I say everyone, I mean the bulk of you all who listen to the show.
It's either Obama or JFK.
The bulk of everyone who listens to the show. It's probably Obama.
JFK.
Who's your favorite president? Abe Lincoln?
I don't have a favorite president.
You look like a Millard Fillmore
I
kind
have
of guy.
no favorite. Wow. I have no favorite. Because none of them never done nothing for me. How about that?
Oh, shit.
None of them?
On a personal level,
None of them?
I don't think so. I ain't get none of the stimulus checks. I ain't get nothing. So they could all. I mean, I fuck with Obama, but you know.
Wait, the stimulus check was the first thing you thought of for a president doing something for you?
What have they done for you on a personal
He didn't
level?
say personal.
I could actually correlate to say, hey, this is what you did that helped me.
He's saying DJ, not the black community. He's saying DJ.
Yeah,
DJ
yeah.
specific.
Me.
And I was like,
He's not
when's
saying.
the last time you picked cotton? Was it recently or no?
Wasn't alive for that, so like that doesn't count for me.
To see if it applied to you. Do you vote often?
Yeah, I vote.
Okay, just.
But you said favorite president. I don't have one. Like I'm.
Millard-
I don't identify presidents.
Look,
There we go.
Millard Fillmore is a good guy.
What has he done?
Well, he did some different things, but he's most famous for dying from eating cherries and milk. So there you go. Moving forward. There you go.
That's a bad way to go out. No, I think the worst one
he
was the guy.
He was the 13th president, so it's not a good number. So there you go.
What was the president that died giving his acceptance speech?
William Henry Harrison. He died from pneumonia.
Crazy.
30 days later.
Thanks.
He had the longest speech, though.
And you see where it got him.
Yeah, he died. Yeah.
There you go.
Oh.
He did great in the 30 days, though. Fashionable guy.
So what if I told you that there was a man who is claiming to have had sex with President Barack Obama back in the day, while also watching this man smoke crack?
I mean, I just watched the FBI release unrevealed tapes of UFOs the other day.
Man,
So
them shits
it kind of fits the bill for this week, honestly.
Really? Yeah. Is that same? Oh, okay. Well,
I mean, I watched revealed alien videos from the national government that hid them for a million years. So this week, let it rip, I think is how it's going.
oh shit! Listen, there was a preview of Tucker Carlson, a name we mention quite often on this show.
Is he still getting that show on Twitter?
I think so.
I mean, X or
Not
whatever
X,
they call it now?
whatever fucking it is, but I think so. Yeah. I haven't heard anything change or anything different.
Yeah.
But there's a preview of Tucker Carlson's interview with a man who is claiming to have allegedly had sex with former President Barack Obama back in 1999. This gentleman also, to my knowledge, that after I saw this, I kind of read into his life a little bit. He actually released a book about this about 5-6 years ago. That kind of passed under the radar. So I find like this is very interesting because he's trying to get yeah. I feel like he's been trying to get the story out, and now he's getting the limelight from a gentleman like in Carlson's status. What do you feel like something like this could do to Obama's image?
All right,
Even though it's been this long that he's been out of office.
if you wrote a book about it, how long could that book be?
I don't know. Maybe it's a very detailed, reenactment of
It was like a
the time.
Zane novel?
Maybe. When I saw the story, I was like, I feel like this give me Zane vibes. Can you imagine like reading over like a Zane book and then Barack Obama's like smoking crack in the corner, and the next thing you know, the kids all like.
I said, what in the hood Olivia Pope bullshit is this? What could that do to his image? I mean, you just had his brother calling him like a crazy ass name.
Yeah.
I think that someone of his stature and his overall likeness in the public eye, people will be very skeptical of anything that's negative to him. I feel like at this moment. However, I definitely think that the more things that come out and the more things that are said, more things are publicized, and even if they're just BS, it definitely makes you raise your eyebrow. It makes you go,
Yeah.
all right, this is like the 12th story. Hold on, man. Like, are you sure? Yeah, so.
But here's my thing, with the exception of Trump, because of obvious reasons, what Trump be trumping. But like, why is it always something about Obama? Like
Because
from former president stance.
But
Like,
think about this, right? And I don't mean to cut you off, but think about this. Think about the way our government is, and this is the one thing because reading some of the comments, they were kind of going on this point. Think about the way our government is. You have a president who is probably one of the most liked presidents in history, right? Regardless if it's a positive liking or a negative. Now, when that said person is out of the limelight, as to say, he's still going to come up. He's still going to be a trending topic. He's still going to be a hashtag on Twitter or X, whatever the fuck that is, right? Because of who he was in the public light. So when you have someone who, to your point, is saying, oh, why is it always Obama? Well, if you mention Obama's name, 9 times out of 10, you're probably going to get an extra 25 clickbait likes.
Oh, yeah. I mean, 1,000%. I mean, yeah.
That's the way I look at it. I just feel like it's the likeness and the image that Obama brings to just being who he is.
just being himself.
Yeah.
I hear you, but I still don't know, because I always feel like, is it just really a racial thing? Because damn, like Jimmy Carter still alive? Why are we talking about that nigga? like bring up some old shit about him. Like why is it always Obama? Like no, like let me find out he's like fucking his nannies or some shit. Like where is it? Like tell me about other shit. Why does it always have to be Obama? That's all I'm saying.
Well, I mean, I think too is even if you do find out other shit, it's not gonna. I mean, it's always not as interesting. Like,
But that's the point.
Like for example, the Bill Clinton scandal is interesting because Bill Clinton was like such a no one gave a shit if like George W. Bush was getting like his dick sucked under like the Oval Office. Like no one gives a fuck. Like Bill Clinton was cool. He played the saxophone. He was like an honorary like Sigma. He would like do stuff and he was outside. It was like oh cool. But he did what? Mark Lewinsky? Oh no! Like that was the whole thing. But like no one gives a shit if you found out something about the 20th president and he was like whatever. Like there are crazy ass scandals that happen, but like if people don't care, people don't care. Barack Obama, I think because he was so damn cool, it was like God level. Like it was kind of like because people to this day still make the argument, still talk about it, and basically like yeah, Barack Obama was really cool, Barack Obama was really popular. But they're like, what did he do during the presidency? Like what did he really do for people? And it's an argument. Like, people are like, well, I mean, yeah, he was cool, but, like, what do you really do? Like, it's the same thing like Kamala Harris right now. Kamala Harris is a really cool idea.
But, like, what is she going to do? But, like, also, what could he do, though?
Well, there's a strong potential she may take over an office for this man. He may not be medically
Biden,
he may not be medically fit to finish his term. So, to your point, this is like, what is she about to do? What the fuck has she done already?
Shit, yeah, yo, Ski, we pretty loud that. I don't know. It's pretty cool.
That's all right. So now I want to double back though, because you just said something that got me thinking. Because like you was talking about going back to that cop, right?
Yep.
With in the cop car, how do y'all feel? Because Bill Clinton technically, when he's getting hit in the Oval Office, that's government property or federal property.
But he didn't use any money. And he didn't turn the air conditioning on, so it didn't cost us any money.
But he did it in the office on the job.
Yeah, but the whole point we made about the cop was using government spending to fucking take this chick in the back seat.
And Monica Lewinsky was
he
on
turned
OJT.
his car on. He wasted gas. He's wasting taxpayers' money.
No, you're stupid. He had sex with a chick in the middle of the day in a damn cop car.
Right.
Homeboy, I mean, yeah, that wasn't supposed to be public knowledge, and there was an intern, and you know.
So that's
on the job training was a little. I mean, it's on the job training. Who knows? I couldn't tell you.
She stayed for extra credit.
How you know the other girl was on job? Maybe she was like going through
She clearly was not dressed like she was
doing anything.
No, absolutely not.
Who?
The shorty that went in the backseat of the car. She looked like she was supposed to be there.
She was supposed to be there. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's like. No. This is your true calling.
Not this is your true calling.
He said that. No. God put you here for a reason. I don't understand where all these allegations come from. I don't know if, the right wing just got very bored these last couple weeks. There's still people that very much dislike every single person ever on some side of the story. So why is it now? I think because if it's a slow news day,
They just
Take it out of attention.
Yeah.
the interview is what? I can't remember when Tucker Carlson actually does the
It's
interview
actually
with the guy.
well.
I want to say it was
It's
like today.
It's today at 6, so I'm gonna watch the rerun after the show.
You know, see what the guy has to say.
I'm interested.
Okay, I don't know if you're waiting for video.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I just want to see what the fuck he's gonna say because even like just looking at Bull, this doesn't strike me as a person Obama would be seen caught with. Like,
Hold on. So what is a person that Obama would have sex with look like?
I didn't say sex. I'd say just chilling with. Does this look like a person that you would see Obama with? Think of all the people you've seen Obama with over the years. Look at this gentleman. Do you think that this person and Obama have a secret handshake? Absolutely the fuck not.
Well, according to him, their handshake was loose.
Bye.
I don't know anything. I don't know anything about anything shaking. I don't know what their hands were. I don't know about that. If it doesn't involve him and Michelle, I don't want to hear a damn story about it. I don't want to see a head nod from these motherfuckers. I am good.
Listen, man, I will definitely tune into that shit. I'll see what this man has to say. Yeah, I'll report back to y'all. And
On a scale of 1 to Ray J
I'll buy you
and
the
Kim
book.
K, how's the video, buddy?
I'll buy you the
Ask
book.
next week.
I'll buy the Zane
Buy me the
copy of
book?
the book.
No, I'm good. I can't even read, so it's cool.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, buddy.
Omar Tyree over here.
Not Omar Tyree. Fucking Hill Harper. Well,
Man.
I think we've reached the that stage of the show, gentlemen, where we talk about what we want to recommend to the people.
Well, you already did one recommendation.
Well, you know, if you want to know if this man was sleeping with Obama, pay attention to the Tucker Carlson interview. Watch the rerun. That's not my
That
recommendation.
sentence
That's
has
just
12 things
Yeah,
on there. I think there's
recommendation.
11 words in it.
there you go.
You said pay attention to Tucker Carlson.
Well, you know.
If a man had sex with Barack Obama, and pay attention. I said, somebody cut his mic. It's the worst suggestion I've ever by
But
a
nah, what are y'all watching? What are y'all listening to? What are y'all recommending to the people? What are y'all suggestions?
Let's start with the guest.
I would say something I was watching on the plane coming back was Evander
First
Holyfield. No.
Oh, okay. So, I was just wondering.
I was
They have
in the
different
back.
movies up there, so I couldn't tell. I've never been there, so.
On Netflix, there's the Evander Holyfield story, which is a pretty good drawing. I actually found out a lot of stuff I didn't know about him. Like,
They're doing a lot of boxing,
They are.
like,
yeah,
stories, backstories, and like that.
it was a good backstory. Yeah, I recommend that for the people.
Okay. Any TV shows, movies,
I don't really watch TV
or
shows.
music?
Music. I don't know if y'all. I think I already said it though. The Burning Board album
Yep.
is definitely something that I recommend for the people.
So you did like it?
Yeah.
Okay. No, there's been mixed reviews. Like we talked about it, definitely compared it to the other one, like his last one before then. So we've kind of heard different takes on it.
I mean, it's not terrible. That's what I'm saying. It's
Oh yeah, no, it's not bad. It's not a bad album.
Yeah.
It's still a good album.
That's a solid.
I would say the last album is definitely better, but
Yeah.
it's still a good album.
I mean, when you have two albums, sometimes the one got to be better than the other. One could be trash, but I don't think it's trash.
What you got, Pedro?
Well, I mean, I have to put it out there. There was a official date release for My Dogs. That is September 22nd for Drake. So I would say keep an eye on that. That's in a couple weeks. But everyone got butthurt because it didn't come out a couple weeks ago. But he didn't say it was coming out anyway. Find Someone, a single. So Eric Bellinger had a freestyle on some radio station somewhere, made a song out of it, and released it, and made $1 million. It's great to be him. It was pretty cool though. It was just a freestyle, something that he did release. It was good. So I guess I'll ask you guys. When people say they freestyle, what is a freestyle to you?
What is a freestyle?
Like when somebody comes on and is like, oh, like they came on like DJ whatever. All right, he's gonna do a freestyle over his beat. Da, 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 da. Like what do you call? Like okay, so this song he literally was like, give me a topic. Somebody would say something, and then he would start singing where like on the spot. That was a true freestyle to me.
Mm-hmm.
But like I think like what was it? The freestyle that Drake did with what's the fuck his name? Jesus Christ, the rapper from Britain. The freestyle.
Oh yeah.
Combination.
Yes,
like
yeah.
that, to me that was not a freestyle. I don't think there's any way in the world he made that up on the spot. He may have written it down.
So
not
you
performed
think
it somewhere.
freestyle is more so off the dome type shit?
Yeah, that's what I always took it as. When people be like, "Oh yeah, someone did a freestyle." Like, what was it? The baby. So the baby, the last couple weeks, he's now. I've always been a big fan of his music, even when he was kind of shady. But I feel like he's probably, if not comeback artist of the year from last year, he's definitely on some other shit right now. But he just did one over the beat from Delhi by Ice Spice, and I mean that sounded like a freestyle. But I mean, also, but it was done, and then there's like video kind of behind it for like a minute and a half. That he was freestyling, so I'm like, it's kind of a performance.
I feel like for me,
so that's why I'm kind of like, I don't know if it's like a freestyle.
That's what I'm saying. I
or-
feel like a freestyle. If I'm thinking,
You
of
wrote
what
another 3
freestyles-
minutes. You know,
Well,
maybe
no,
that's
I feel like a freestyle for me is a song that you're not really like. A song has a hook. A song has like some type of chorus line. All that stuff. Freestyle is just straight bars.
Yeah.
Like you don't name a freestyle that has a hook. I can't name one right now off the top of my head. Type shit. Like most freestyles are just straight bars. So regardless if it's pre-written off the dome, like that's why I classify it as a freestyle.
Gotcha. Okay. What do you think?
I think, yeah, I would have to agree. I think like freestyle was just had to come off the top of the dome. Like it has to seem like you just made that up. Like it has to still be fire, but like damn, like you really just came up with some stuff off the top of your head. Like give you a word or give you a phrase and like make that thing come together. So, but freestyle nowadays is not what it used to be back in the day because a lot of people
Central
don't.
C. That's his name.
Okay.
People don't even like rap, like how to rap battles no more. So it's like it changed from what it used to be,
Yep.
to what it is now.
Okay.
Outside that show, absolutely, I've been watching Suits like ridiculously the last couple of weeks. That's really what I've been watching. I found some other there is a stand-up comedian who I don't know if she's on tour right now, but she had like an 11-minute set somewhere. It's on YouTube. I gotta go find it real quick, but it was it was pretty good. I'll definitely find that while you're probably making all your suggestions, things like that. I don't have any crazy new. I talked about the music a little bit there. I might have watched the movies this week, but really it's just been Suits and yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. So I don't have any new TV shows or streaming shows or anything like that. Y'all know I'm big on my anime wave, so I am currently watching My Hero Academia. It's dope. It's good. I'm caught up on One Piece, so that was a nice little feat. But
Did you watch it on Netflix? There's like a
that's what I was actually going to get ready.
Is that the same thing?
Yes. So it's a live action for the actual anime One Piece. Those who are anime fans, you know that they somehow do a terrible job with these live actions when they actually, put them on the big screen. But this one was actually very well done. It was very well put together. I think they did a phenomenal job.
It's like a movie?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's like the whole show and
It's
like
not the whole show.
2 hour...
It's like the first. So if you took the anime portion, it would technically be maybe the first 200 episodes put into a movie. It was like that first. Oh yeah, exactly. It was like that first.
Oh, yes, it is possible. I'm like,
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, because they did like the
Yeah,
first
it was like that. It was like that
couple
first.
episodes.
Yeah, no.
Jesus.
No, it was like that first arc. So whatever that
So it's
first.
6 hours long. Got it.
No. But yeah, no, it was done really well. I think where they went right was they actually got the director for the actual anime to be involved with the live action. So most of these anime shows, like whether you watch The Last Airbender or Dragon Ball Z, or we can run down the list, Cowboy Bebop, there's a bunch of them. They dropped the ball because they didn't get the main writers or the main directors or producers involved with the actual live movie. So this is where One Piece went right, and it is a recommendation of mine. So if I had to offer you guys a new show or a new movie or something to watch the live action One Piece. It's pretty dope. On the music standpoint, everything is new. So I spent the last weekend plus of listening to over, what is it, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 new albums, EPs. Majority of them are Afrobeats, so y'all know I'll be on my Afrobeats wave. We are in the dog days of the summer. Summer is slowly coming to an end, so you want some good driving music. You want the window down. If you like dancing DJ and got the doors off, you might be blasting this shit. So for one, Pat Turan King dropped an album.
The Bugatti don't got doors?
Go. I was like, what?
Drove a Kia here. What y'all talking about? I'm just ready to go outside when I go outside.
I
Nobody
fucking can't.
So, can't wait for Lambo to have a truck. Can't wait.
But no, so Nigerian artist Padre King dropped World's Best actually today. I listened to that album all day long. It is phenomenal. It is good listening music. And he's a really good artist. So tune into that shit. Ruger is back in the news. Hasn't dropped an album in years. It's finally back. Good music as well. Everybody's talking about techno. If you know who techno is, you already know whether it's OG techno, new generation techno. It's always good vibes. So listen to that. The more, the better. And then the Ruger album was Are You the World? From another Afrobeats artist, Bad Boy OML released Badrian. It's dope. Badrian.
Oh, okay.
Yep. That's it.
You said badger. I was like,
No, Badrian.
like a animal.
No,
There's a
sir.
wild badger out
No,
there.
sir. No, sir. No, sir. And then local artist, and when I say local, I mean local to the tri-state area. So Philadelphia's own Friday released his self-proclaimed album called Friday. He's an R&B artist, and I'm not gonna lie to you, between the features on there and even just his singles, the album top to bottom, like you can
Oh, I
listen
did
to
listen to
it.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
so
was
it's,
actually pretty
it's
good.
actually
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
smooth, pretty dope. And then an artist who has slowly climbed the charts as one of my favorites to listen to, Blast. Him and Bino Rideau dropped 6 Tape 3. Yeah, that's the EP for the week. So
Did you listen to Lil Uzi's Pink Tape Volume 3?
yeah, I said that what it was like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. I was on the
Yeah, I still can
recommendations.
bring myself money to it. I was trying to figure it out.
Yeah. And Kaid. Kaid dropped the Emotions EP. So those are my new music. So you got 6 new people to listen to. If you haven't added them, add them to your list. All 6 of those albums/EPs were all good listens, top to bottom, as well as add the Burna Boy album to that. Yeah.
You have like a bunch of singles. I'm like, I just can't remember all the singles. I listened to a lot of music. It's just like I can't remember.
I think when I woke up on September 1st and I started scrolling through Apple Music, it was like, oh shit, and it was just kept going on the list, like new music, new albums. And then as I took my trip down to the beach, I just had new music to play. It was dope. It was a vibe. So I'm not mad at it.
Gotcha.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of stuff. But what I will suggest though is if you do not watch college football, watch the
It's
University
back.
of Colorado.
Mm.
Deion Sanders, you can't root against them. They had a big upset against TCU this
And
weekend.
they got another big game this week.
They are ranked for the first time since 2003. They will be playing against the University of Nebraska, the Cornhuskers, for their first home game. So we root for everybody that's black here at French Coast Podcast, and Deion Sanders has everybody believing. So I would say that the NFL clearly is coming back this weekend.
Starts
So
in less than
Let's
24
go.
hours.
yeah, so Thursday, of course, there's the first game, and then you will literally have NFL football following that Sunday, Monday, Thursday,
Up into the
for
Super Bowl.
weeks, things like that. So college football, and you're getting into the playoff runs of baseball. I'm gonna say I know a lot of people don't watch a whole ton of baseball, but the last couple weeks of that before you get in October, that's all playoffs there. Yeah, so that also why I have not watched like any movies or anything because I've been watching a ton of sports.
Sports
over
is
the
on
weekend,
TV.
which makes my heart happy. It makes my
And last but not least, man, as we always do, we recommend the greatest podcast to ever touch the airways, the Next Pod, man. If you are a fan, if you are a friend, if you are a family member, please like, comment, subscribe, share. We don't make it to this point without y'all, and the more y'all continue to share our product, continue to share with the world, continue to share with your friends. Like I know a ton of y'all listen to podcasts. This is a pretty cool one, right? We got jokes on here back and forth. We come here, we got last
good one.
yeah. We got it's so fucking annoying. We got jokes from time to time. We be on here roasting each other, but it's all brotherly love, man. And we got guests on here from time to time. So you fuck
Thank
with
you,
us.
guest.
Yes,
Appreciate you, guest.
Yes, the hospitality.
How do we find you, guest? If you want to be found.
I want
I'll
to be
try to
found.
get it.
I
Fire.
want to be found. It's okay.
All right, well listen. If you
I
want,
don't even know what the DJ even stands for.
if
for real,
you
so.
want
That's
to
a
find
nice-ass
Dancing
motherfucker.
DJ, tune into the comment section because he's usually in there weekly, so you can find him that way.
Talking about Pete Lightskin is.
Yikes.
Look. They hate me because I'm beautiful. So right. But yeah, no, as he was saying, man, again, we made it very far from where we started. And we're gonna continue to grow, continue to get better. The content, we just want to make sure we put out things that you guys like. So anything that you guys want to hear, anything that you want to talk about,
Let us know.
suggestions are cool. Comments are cool. I don't have to be the ass of every conversation on live, but if I am, that's okay because we're grown-ups and I'll block you. But more than yeah, no, we really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir, man. As we say each and every week, man, SOS, share our shit.
Yo, support is free, big.
Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. As we say, like, comment, subscribe. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We catch y'all next week.
Twitch.
Twitch.
Appreciate
We love
you.
y'all, man.
YouTube.
If you're not on Twitch, tune into the Twitch. If you're not on YouTube,
He made
tune
a
into
Twitch
that
while he
shit.
was talking.
You know what I'm saying?
Literally
It
just
takes
made Twitch.
it takes 5 seconds to make a Twitch. And then another 5 seconds after that to share with 5 friends. So, we're going to leave it at that.
Not you, y'all.
Appreciate y'all. We love y'all. We catch y'all next week. And just like that,
We go.
we out.
If you want to, though. If you... Oh, my God.